Hey, you know what it is? Last and Lukey here with the Finger Popping Podcast, and I want to take this time to apologize about this week's episode. We lost the first hour of footage of the Run That Back West interview, but we still have the full audio. The footage kicks on at the 59-minute mark, so go ahead and skip to the 59-minute mark if you guys want to watch the interview. If you guys are just here to maybe cruise in the car and maybe clean or something and listen to a good-ass interview with me and Run That Back West, producer of the IE, best producer out of California. Come on, let's get it. Then watch that whole thing from the beginning. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And again, I apologize, but skip to the 59-minute mark if you want the video.
One more again.
Meanwhile, you two were standing around, niggas popping each other's assholes. Popping each other's assholes.
That's fucking hot.
Testicles 1, 2, 3. Testicles 1, 2, 3. All right, it's better right here.
You like it right there?
Yeah.
Pause.
No pause.
No pause. No pause. Man.
Yeah, it's cool right there. I like how clean it sounds though.
Sounds good, huh? It's not bad.
Yeah, whatever the mixing you use on this shit is pretty good.
It's not bad. Check this out. Watch.
You
ready? Hold on. Come on. Oh.
See, fucking up.
Something's going wrong, Adam. Jamie. Never mind, we're back in action. You know what the fuck it is. Last thing Luke in this bitch. Finger Popping Podcast, supporting the Inland Empire one episode at a time. I didn't write an intro. I usually do, so I'm going to try to wing it. Let's see. So today we have a very, very special guest. This guest is a producer out of Moreno Valley, California. He has worked with several names such as S5, R3. He dropped a project last year, The New West, that's been doing great numbers. Today, we have Run That Back West.
Yeah, what's the deal, man? Come on, man.
Hey, this shit's fucking up right now, man. I don't know what's going on. We're going to do it one more time.
It's the balloon, man.
I don't know.
The balloon, right? Taking over.
It took over the machine.
It took over.
All right, so we're going to jump into these questions. Talk some shit, too. The homie's getting the tattoo ready. This is the first time I ever had anyone get a tattoo on the podcast.
Most people don't get tattoos on the podcast, but I just said fuck it.
Well, I was worried about, like, the noise. Like, I was worried about the...
I think it'll be all right.
I think it'll be all right, too. I think the conversation will be good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
Make it interesting when you're getting in pain and shit. You're over there. I've had a lot of interesting conversations with tattoo artists or people when I'm around getting tattooed. It's always fun.
yeah. I had an interesting conversation with your dude over there. What's up? Oh, yeah. Handle. Do your thing.
You want to get up real quick?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1 second.
That's right. Everything is live action right now. You know what I mean? We got Adam behind the camera, making sure everything is good. We got the homie rubbing on the other homie right now, lathering him up.
Hey, shout out Icer, though.
Hey. Yes, sir.
My boy do it all.
Damn. I'm scared to get a tattoo, dog. I don't know how you guys are doing that
You
right
got
now.
no tattoos yet?
No tattoos, homie.
Damn.
I'll get a free one right now, though.
Sounds good.
Let me see what you're smoking.
Oh, you want to see what I'm smoking? Handle, dude. Grab some. I feel so cool right now. I feel like I'm like part of the gang right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm part of it. Do you get what I'm getting at? No? You don't get what I'm getting at? Well, you're about to figure it out, dude. You're part of the gang right now.
About to figure it out real fast.
Yeah. You're part of the gang right now. Yeah, YTB boys in the play. There you go, dude. We're making money. Show it to the camera, dog. You know what I mean? Check it out. All right, yeah, so this is like the awkwardest way I've ever fucking started a podcast ever, but we're going to chop this up. Not all this is going to be in here.
We could restart it from the beginning if you want.
Nah, fuck that. We're going to keep it unique
All right, fuck it.
and cool. We'll chop it up later.
Yeah, it was...
I don't know. You think we're just eating up time, though? Let's pause it. Oh, you like it? Okay, I like it. We'll chop it up. We'll be all right.
I know some of the homies gonna get mad. They're like, you sipping lean and an IPA at the same time? Like, who are you? It's called balance.
It's called balance. And over here at the Finger Popping Podcast, we don't really give a fuck about rules, so
Yeah.
you can do whatever
Luffy
you
not
want.
a bad chaser, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. Dude, I'm gonna be real.
You ever sip lean?
All right, I was just about to get into that. So there was a guy named can we do this? So there was a guy named and he sold me some lean, but he gave me like 4 ounces for $160 back in 2013. I don't know if that's the right price.
That was back then, and like
Yeah.
prices is way cheap for
Okay,
sure.
so
Yeah,
now that
you
I'm
was
older,
good. Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like maybe I
Now
got
that's
gas.
a steal, and you probably want
Yeah.
to look at your guy weird.
And then he was like, it's MGP. And he was like, it's some new shit or like some new shit that people are like drinking now because I think the tech just ran out. Like
Yeah,
the tech was like hard to get.
Yeah, MGP. That's like that quality shit or whatever.
But like
no.
purple, it'd be like purple quality though, right?
Yeah. I would say back then I didn't really sip like that. I'd sip once when I was in high school. I was like a freshman or something. One of the homies pulled up with one of the little fucking at school, and he was like, "It's some lean." I was like, "What the fuck is lean?" I was like, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Bro, you're supposed to just sip it." I'm like, but they didn't pour in no soda or nothing. Them motherfuckers were talking about just hitting it from the bottle raw.
Oh wait.
So I'm just like, I fucking took a fat ass chug, bro. I'm like, I probably hit like a fucking line and a half or something on my little chug, and next thing you know, bro, I was walking home and I couldn't fucking stand straight. I go pass out on my mom's couch, and then she all woke me up. Are you fucking high? How the fuck are you asleep right now? This and that. She was tripping.
That's right.
I was just
fuck man. So I went to school at Vista Heights Middle School. You know where that is? Yeah. So I went to school at Vista Heights. There was like a Rouse right there back in the day, and we used to go in there. We used to take a Robitussin and DM. And like put it in our backpacks and just dip out, and we used to sell it at school. But like if you drank a whole bottle of Robitussin DM, you'd be robo tripping, is what they called it.
What the fuck?
And then so like that's what we were drinking. I know the homie with the face tattoo has done that.
I've never
No,
heard of that.
you ever done that, homie? No. Oh damn, I'm a tweaker. All right, so yeah, like that's what we were doing. Then we would like sling it too for like $10 a bottle, and like so we were trying to make money too. So we would just throw in the whole thing, and then they started like backpack checking like right when we walk in there, like put your backpack down. So we're just throwing it in our drawers now, and like fucking, yeah, that was a shit. I remember doing that, but like or triple C's. You guys ever took triple C's or anything like that?
Hell no, that's an old ass drug. I ain't heard of nobody that ever had it. I've heard of them before. Obviously Rick Ross and shit, but
All right, so hold on. I don't want to ask you how old you are because I feel like that's rude. What year did you graduate?
2013.
Oh, fool.
I'm 28 though.
Yeah, you're a year older than me. Yeah, then you should have been taking triple C's, homie.
I ain't never had nobody that had triple C's. That's
Oh,
just,
you used to take them from the pharmacy, homie. Come on.
Were you taking those in Arkansas?
all I did was sell weed.
In Arkansas? Oh no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. We were doing crazy shit in Arkansas. I was shooting. I bought a shotgun out there in Arkansas. I didn't even have to wait. I filled out paperwork and they just gave it to me. I walked out.
Damn, it's like that out there.
Like that, yeah.
Oh shit.
I went in. They did my paperwork. I don't got no record or anything. So like, I did my paperwork.
Yeah.
Did a background check. I was in there for 20 minutes. Paid like fucking $400, or I think it was like $560 for the shotgun. Remington 380
That's a
or
lot
whatever.
for back in the day, no?
It was like fucking It was like
That's
a couple months
average?
ago.
A couple months ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, that's.
Hey, how old do you think I am, fool?
Well, we're talking about.
Oh,
the
no,
story in
yeah, yeah.
2013, so
Gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
why I'm. That's
No,
my
I
time.
heard Arkansas. I thought, yeah, it was you, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the headphone. I can't tell.
I couldn't find no weed when I was out there, right?
I had brain weed.
Definitely not finna find no weed.
Dude was like, yeah, man, triple C's. You can get them at Walmart. Steal them off the shelves and shit, bro. And made me pop like 18 of them. And
Yeah.
You get triple C's at Walmart?
Yeah, you would have to go to like the CVS or some shit. Yeah. It's not like a real drug.
For real?
Nah.
So it's not like lean or nothing where you need a prescription.
Nah, it's
or
like,
something?
it's basically like what I just told you, like stealing Robitussin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like some tweaker. That's why I said, like, damn, tweaker. Like, that's
Yeah,
some,
that's some tweaker shit.
yeah, move that shit, dog.
Ghetto as fuck, bro.
Hey, but when you grab that backpack, you gotta show up the happy face because we're sponsored by UTB in this bitch. Ah, man, I keep forgetting that shit's fucked up.
Yeah, shout out UTB.
Shout out to UTB. You know what the deal is. That's our sponsorship.
What's UTB stand for? You know what I'm talking
Under the
about?
bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you can
Under the
move all
bottom
that.
is cool too.
Yeah, you can move that. You're chilling. Why? What are you talking? Oh, you talking? What? What'd you say?
What?
Huh?
I was saying, you know what I'm talking about? Like that's another way of saying it too. That's
Oh,
cool.
no. You fuck with UTB or what?
UTB. I haven't heard of it before.
Nah, no way. Really? Yeah, they're like a Moreno Valley like clothing company. They used to do Wiz Khalifa shit back in the day.
Okay.
Like all the Taylor gang, like right when he first came out.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I be living under a rock. Like I be in my own little world sometimes, you know.
Do you feel like that's how like every kind of like producer or some shit is? Like they're kind of like not a hermit.
But some people are. Some people are really outgoing, like and like have their fucking head and ears and everything.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I'm just not one of those people. Like
Yeah.
I probably just sit home, play the game, listen to music, or make beats and fucking.
Well, then
I don't
so
know.
if you
But
had,
it's like I don't really like super go out my way to go on the internet and scroll for a million years and fucking, you know what I mean, look shit up. That should be. It's time
so
consuming.
you're not going through trying to find the next thing like all the time.
Not all the time, but I am though. I am
Really?
trying to find the next thing for sure. But it's just hard because it's like so much time that you got to put into doing that. I don't know. Like when I was making music with R3 and shit, like I don't know, that shit just kind of fell in the lap. You know what I'm saying? It's just like one of the homies knew R3, fucking brought him over, started recording, and then it was that. We just kept recording and shit like that. So it's just like, it wasn't like me trying to go find it. It just, you know what I mean? It was like destiny type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So was Arthur the first person from YTB that you had kind of like linked up with, or did you ever go to school
Actually,
with any of those guys
I knew Lil Jeff before I knew R3.
from like the Mike Mob shit back in the day, or what?
He's just associated with some people that I knew and shit like that. But what's it called? But yeah, no, I had met him first, and then I actually did a couple beats for him, but he never released it. He, you know, stopped pursuing his shit, doing the rap and shit, and then, you know, just focus on, you know what I mean, getting that bag, getting that bag, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that was one thing too, because once my little brother raps and shit, and so like the second I was trying to like push his shit out, I was like, oh, I gotta hit up Jeff. Like I know I got some type of plug in because of Moolah. I could probably tap in, and he was like. I was like, how much for a feature? And he was like, those days are over. And then I was like, no way, bro. And I was like, yeah. So, hey, shout out to Jeff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
shout
cool.
out Jeff.
So, I know that you're from the town and shit like that, but you've moved around a lot, right?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't born in Moreno Valley. I was born in West Covina, but like the way my mom was set up, like she had us moving everywhere for like. I don't think I've really lived somewhere like over 2 years for a long time.
Okay.
So like growing up, I've always like bounced around and shit, different cities, fucking Riverside, El Monte, fucking. I've been up to Hesperia. I've been to fucking everywhere. You know what I mean? So
How do you think that like kind of like affected you like growing up? Like, do you think it had like a little impact on how you made relationships with like people or anything like that?
definitely, I think like I probably didn't make as much friends because obviously you're not. You know what I mean? It's not like. You know what I mean? It's not like you know somebody. Like, I still have friends from high school that I have right now that I've known for like 10 years and shit like that, which is cool. You know what I mean? Some of those friends will still reach out and shit and
Yeah.
still keep it cool.
Well,
But
I'm sure everybody's reaching out now.
Yeah, nah, not like that. But it's definitely like, you know what I mean? I still got a handful of friends and shit that I still always kept in contact with. But, you know, regardless if I was moving, I still just like, oh, hey, what's up? How you been? Like, you know what I mean? Just on some cool shit. But yeah, definitely, I haven't really felt like I was able to like really like solidify like you know what I mean? Like a stamp somewhere.
like a
Like you know
ground
what I
base
mean?
for that type-
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I get you.
Probably a good thing though. That's probably why I'm not from a gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
That's
feel like
probably
that's-
why I don't gangbang or something.
Yeah. For
Which is
sure.
good.
So, out of all those places, I mean, so wait, every place that you've been to has kind of been in Cali, other than.
Yeah, I've only moved out of state once to New Mexico. Went to Albuquerque for a little bit. And that was cool. I probably went there for like my junior and senior year. And then I moved back. I got locked up on some shit up north in Northern Cali. And then I kind of just stood in Cali for a little bit. And then I would go back and visit because I got some other family out there and shit like that. But, you know, I would just kind of pretty much stay my ground out here and shit. And then I basically just stood in Moval until pretty much around this time. You know what I mean? Like, I just been in Moval for the month.
How was but you said Albuquerque, right? How was it over there? Like being like, I mean,
It's
senior
kinda
year, you're
definitely-
kind of an adult already. So how was that?
out there, it's a little different, like, cause like you know how you were saying that out of state, like you know you could just buy a gun and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's real open carry out there and shit.
Yeah,
So it's
you
like
kind of on your toes a little bit more. You kind of watch your mouth a
Exactly.
little bit more.
Yeah, not just nah. A lot of people talk a lot of shit because they know they have guns. So
Really?
I feel like
I feel like
people-
everybody would be like, "Ah, I'm gonna keep it kosher because
like you know how out here like more people would like you're more likely you catch a fade. You'll catch
Yeah.
a fade out here, but out there it's like you might beat somebody's ass and then they just might
Yeah,
just shoot
smoky, yeah.
everything up and it just
That's like how Arizona. I have a lot of family in Arizona, and like, yeah, we got in a couple of scraps out there, and then it's like people double back, and they're like, we got a dip, and we're like, why?
yeah
And
exactly.
then it's like they're like, dude, because
Next thing
like
you know, it's about to be
motherfuckers,
aired
they're gonna
out.
go home and come back with some shit.
exactly
Like, yeah.
exactly.
Shout out to Arizona.
Yeah, nah, for real.
So another question I was thinking, oh, dude, so like I've been working like crazy overtime, bro. Like I literally had like 4 or 5 hours to do my research on you. So you know what I mean. I know you from like the beats and shit. I honestly have been like listening to like S5 and shit, but I didn't know that you were like the dude for that until like Rel was like putting me on you. He was like, oh, pause. He was like, oh, he was like, check out the homie. He was like, I did an interview with him, and I was like, oh, and I started peeping out. I was like, oh, the homie's from Moval, dope.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, what is it, Criminals and
Criminals and Lokes.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was watching one of your podcasts, and you were like, you had said someone had said something about like Lil Nas X beats or some shit. Like you feel like they're like softer tone. Even that song, is it Revenge?
Yeah, yeah.
Revenge is even like a more like type of like it's not the same feel that you do with like an R3 or something. And I really really love how S5 like moves on those type of beats.
Yeah, definitely. Those are just like some of those outside of the box type of beats. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say that he always gets on that type of shit. Like that's really his style, but it is cool to see bro doing like jump on some different shit. Even to see me fucking make that, cause like at that time he was like, just make some shit with some guitar, and we're just, you know what I mean, at my grandma's shit, and we're just fucking kicking up, and I'm just like, that was as far as he was like, just do some shit with some guitar, like some crazy guitar shit. I'm just like, all right, and then I just started doing like the melody, and then next thing you know, it was just like, I was just like, this sounds different. But then you throw your drums in there, I'm like, all right, now it kind of sounds a little West Coast, but it's like you can still slide to it. It's a cool little bop, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's hard, dude. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
And then like the you have a lot of harmony like inside of it. There's like a lot of like one of the ones I was listening to, it had like the choir like type shit in it where there's like a lot of type shit, and I was like, dude, that shit's hard, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah. I love vocals in a beat. Like I don't know why it gives it that tone. I don't know, like something about it.
that shit's dope. Okay, so
Hey, I got my brother outside. Can you have
Oh,
your
yeah.
boy go get him whenever he gets back in here?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we start. Let's get at it, man.
Fuck it. So we'll start the questions now. If you weren't producing, what do you think you would be doing for a living? Hold on, pause that 1 second. Hey, his little brother's outside. Can you get him in, please, and thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's my boy Adam, man. Shout out to Adam, man.
Yeah, shout out Adam, man.
Yeah, that's my
Not
jam.
22 though. No, but no, I'm just talking.
Yeah, no, we're not even gonna do that. Not gonna do that. That's my idol.
Nah, Adam 22 is cool. I met him.
Have you?
Cool.
Dude, I literally used to fuck with this shit like back. I know it's gonna sound weird because I know it's like an issue now, but like the whole rope gang thing, like back in the day, like when rope gang is like some shit he had like back in the day, like when
This
he,
BMX shit.
yeah, like
Yeah,
way
yeah,
back
yeah.
in the day. Like I was listening to it then, like living at my lady's mom's house, and like I was like, oh dude, this thing's dope, and then like just got weirder down the line. Like I don't even follow them no more. I don't want that negativity in my life. Like it's
Yeah,
just,
nah, I feel you.
it's like a weird cloud.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely in a different state than what No Jumper used to be for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to
But-
ruin your shit though. So shout out to
Yeah, shout out No Jumper.
Yeah,
we're not,
yeah.
We're not finna just
yeah, we're not. Yeah, shout out to them. Anyways, next question. Yeah, if you weren't producing, what do you think you'd be doing for a living?
Probably selling drugs.
like a blue collar shit. Like if you had to like you had a wife. You
I
had
ain't
a
gonna lie.
family.
I used to wanna be like a pharmacist. So I used to want to sell drugs legally.
like a pharmaceutical technician.
Like a pharmacy technician,
Yeah.
but the main pharmacist. But I know that took like 10 years of fucking being a doctor and shit and going to college and shit.
And it's some
which
crazy
has always
words.
been a hassle. I've been to college once, and I went for like 6 months because it was free or whatever. And then like once they started trying to make me pay, I was like, all right, I'm out of here. I was not playing that shit.
That's dope. So what years were you Well, I guess we can go off of grades. That's probably better. In Moreno Valley, like you said, it was like early on.
When I was a freshman, I was out here, and I played for the high school, Canyon Springs.
You went to Canyon?
Yeah, yeah.
I went to Canyon too for a little bit.
Went to Canyon for my freshman year.
Did you have a guy named Mr. Bowman?
Mr. Bowman? Nah, I don't even remember any of the teachers. I couldn't even remember.
That's the only one I remember. He looked like a thumb.
I just had this one coach, Coach Pete and Coach Mo, during my freshman year. It was cool, but yeah, nah, it was a cool school, and then you know, some shit happened between me and my family, and then I fucking ended up bouncing around and shit, and you know, I ended up going to like my pop shit and some other shit. So, you know what I mean? It was a whole lot of bouncing around with that shit, you know?
Right. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, so we probably know a couple of the same people then, because we're around the same.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So if you're from over there, you ever had Porky's Pizza?
Nah.
You never had Porky's Pizza?
No.
Oh, man, come on.
Nah, hell nah.
That's nuts.
That's in Uptown or what?
Yeah, it's like off of Heacock and... Fuck, I want to say Heacock and him, right by the KFC, kind of.
The only thing I used to really eat out there is just Jack in the Box. Like, after school every day, it would be a thing to just go to Jack in the Box.
Or the Shell Taco.
Yeah, but I don't like Del Taco. Like, well, I'm not gonna cap on Del Taco. It's
Bruh.
cool, but like, you know,
Del
what I'm saying? They
Taco's
got some
fire,
cool shit.
homie. Nah, you gotta fuck with the bold burritos.
All right, you fucking with Del Taco or Taco Bell? Which one?
It depends how high I am. So, like, if I'm super stoned and I'm with my baby, because my daughter loves Taco Bell.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, I'm getting Taco Bell. And I'm, huh? Oh, lighter? Yeah, man, you're already yelling.
I don't. So somebody got some leaves right here. What's it called? I don't think Taco Bell is like super top tier, but it's like it does have some good shit on their menu though.
What do you get in at Taco Bell? Cause I'm a foodie. I love to eat, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I like the quesarito. I like the
Quesarito's dope.
five-layer burrito. That shit's smacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting 2 cheesy gordita crunches and a beefy 5-layer
I
burrito.
had a gordita crunch.
A cheesy gordita crunch is
I
different.
might have to check that. He said
Yeah.
it's different. You like the chalupas? Is it like a chalupa? Is that what what is that?
It's a cheesy gordita crunch.
What is that though? Like,
It's like remember the double deckers back in the day? It was like a taco, and then it had like a chalupa like thing over it.
Yeah.
But it got some cheese in between, so it wraps it, and then it got some sauce inside, and then the meat. Ooh,
Okay,
I'm telling you, it's
got
done,
you started,
bro.
huh? Yeah.
You got yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of foodie too. I like doing food. I was thinking about doing food content this year.
You should.
I want to do some reviews and shit because I like going out to go eat. That's just like
When you go out to, do you spend a lot of money on food? Like
not a crazy amount.
not like that.
but
Food.
like,
I mean like on like, cause you know there's fancy shit too where it's like a steak would be like $40. I don't mean you buy a lot of food. I buy a lot of food. If I go somewhere, I'm getting like a lot of shit.
yeah.
Like I want to try like a little bit
I
of
feel
everything.
you. Yeah, nah. It just depends. Like, cause sometimes like if I'm like super high and I'll be like in that munchy mood, then yeah, I'm gonna want to try a few different things. Or like if it's a new spot that I'm hearing about, they're like, oh, you got to try this, but then you have to try this. So I'm like, all right, I might just try both, like whatever.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like, I don't know. I like Ruth Chris. I like expensive spots. I like all type of shit. Foodie spots. It don't matter. Most foodie spots, food trucks be expensive too nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
for real.
They be
You're
like
paying
$40.
$17 for a burrito.
Yeah,
and shit.
$40 when you're getting up out of there. You're like, damn,
Yeah.
bro. I only got like 3 items though,
Yeah.
but it's cool.
And I got a small Sprite.
yeah.
Yeah.
A small ass Sprite would go with it. Oh god.
So, have you ever been to that? It's like a Brazilian place, Fogo de Chao.
I haven't, but I've heard good shit about it.
Man,
That's where they slice the meat in front of you.
bro,
and
it's
shit,
fire,
huh?
bro. We went
Yeah.
there, but you know we're still ghetto food. Like we don't have money like that.
Yeah.
So I went with a bunch of people from like San Bernardino, and bro, it was like 5 of us, and the bill came out to like a little bit over a G.
Ooh.
And we're like,
Fogo de Chao?
Fogo de Chao.
I see a G at Ruth Chris. That makes sense, but
I don't know why. I don't know why it was so much, man. I don't know, but like
when the meats y'all was eating or something.
when it came, but everything was like I thought everything was free because they were just walking around and being like, we want to cut a meat, and they're just slicing meat off and.
That's how they get you.
And
They're
like,
not
yeah.
telling you the price of whatever cut they're doing. They probably going around with
And I
like
was
some
drinking
filet
there,
mignon
too.
and shit. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, some drinks. Drinks always run it up though.
Yeah,
You run like 3 drinks and then your
I had
bill
2
is
drinks.
like going.
I had 2 drinks, and then but like I felt bad because like the other homies like didn't really have money like that, so.
So you look, you had a cover.
Not all of it, but like I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll cover like fucking 500, and then
Yeah.
like out of the rest of the people I had to
Everybody
cover
gotta
like
split up, yeah.
$100 and shit. I'm like, It's alright. Yeah, it's
Fuck
all
it.
good. You ever run into some like issues like that at all? Like,
Um,
now that I know you got some bread. Come on, homie.
but I never had to run into an issue like that. Everybody better know what the fuck they ordering
Yeah.
around me. No, but
No, you gotta kind
know
of
what
let
I'm
it be known,
saying?
Loki, because you never know nowadays.
nah, yeah,
'Cause,
nah.
like, if
but
you're like, I got it, they're like,
most of the homies,
alright.
all the homies got money anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not really a problem like that. Like usually, and then even when I go somewhere, like it's hard to get all the homies at once. Like one thing we would do a lot though is like when we go to shows in LA and shit. After we would like to stop at Bossa Nova. We'd all get
What
a
is that?
lasagna.
Bossa Nova, what's that?
Bossa Nova.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
All right, so there's a few of them, but the one to go to is the one by Crazy Girls off Sunset.
Okay,
So,
in LA.
Yeah, in LA. So it's like right there off Sunset. That shit is like you get the lasagna, stupid gas. That's like my go-to for sure.
Lasagna.
That's most of the homies' go-to for sure. There's a few different pastas in there. It's a Brazilian spot, but it's like everybody goes to the pasta. I don't know why. Like it's just a
Okay.
thing. I don't know.
Well, is that like what they're known for, or is it like because Brazilian for pasta is kind of crazy?
Exactly, but they're known. That's what I'm saying. They're like known for their pastas. I don't know anybody who goes in there to get Brazilian shit.
Nah, bro, you gotta run up the food shit, dude. That'd be crazy.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
seems like because I mean over here in the IE we just have like the burnt out spots, I guess. Like
Yeah, but
you
I
know.
still want to review some shit out here. There's still some
Yeah,
shit out
like
here.
you don't want to do just like fancy shit. Like what was
Or
it?
just do
was
just
it Sunny
LA
Meat
shit.
Burger that they used to have? Now it's closed
Sunny
down.
Bean Burger, that shit was gas,
That was
bro.
fire. This shit's closed down now. Huh?
I know, bro. I went one time because I used to like going for their breakfast burritos. And shit.
Yeah,
Nice
come
and
on.
fat with some salsa and shit.
Yes, sir.
Bro, and then they were closed, and I was like, I'm sick, bro. Who does this?
Yeah. Like that's a staple. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
like, what
yeah.
the
They need to
fuck?
bring back Sunny Meat. We need to sign a petition.
Yeah,
you know what I
sign the
mean?
petition.
Come on, we need it back. It'll be fucking with the Steve's burgers and shit. With
Yeah.
the King Kong burger and shit.
Yeah.
Stupid. Hey, so like I said, I was fucking doing my homework and shit. I don't mean to get messy or anything, but I was like watching the Leak podcast, and it just seemed like kind of like mad uncomfortable, like fucking. It was like weird,
Yeah.
and then I noticed like a lot of people kind of get like that one, what is it, the rock and roll song, like Confused with You.
Yeah.
And I don't even think a producer's tag is in it.
Yeah, exactly. My tag's not even in it.
I don't
so-
think anyone's tag is in it.
Not Angel's is, but it's
Is
in.
it?
It's like it's not before the beat drops because usually Angel puts his tag before the beat drops and then they start rapping. But it's like way in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
as soon as it starts, you'll hear Angel Evans saying like
Yeah.
right in the beginning. But
I just feel like to have such a strong like opinion on something and go and even be like, you know, and have a whole question based around it, you would kind of do your research a little bit.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel like amid the.
It is what it is, man. People get it confused, but it's all good, man. Like
Does that happen a lot where people think that you made that song?
I wouldn't say not a lot, but it's happened a few times.
It's happened a few times?
Yeah.
That food's hard though, Angel. That food's hard. Angel Heaven
Yeah,
sent. That food's
Angel's
hard.
definitely hard as fuck for sure. We met at a random too. Like I had just seen him on Instagram, and I was like, he would post his beats and shit online, and then fucking like little cook up videos of him, and I was like, man, he's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I invited him to my crib one time, and then next thing you know, bro, we just cook up all the time and fucking.
That's fucking crazy. So
then
is that
find a
one of
gang
the?
now, for
That's
sure.
one of the main people you probably like produce with, probably.
For sure. Most of the time, like, it'd be with him. If not, I have a few other producer homies that I'll be linking up with. It just depends, though. But, like,
Or
mostly him.
do you prefer to like work with like the artists like hand in hand and like kind of create the beat?
yeah, I definitely prefer to be with the artist in the studio. But, like, if I got to send beats, then I got to do what I got to do. But it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like you kind of catch more of the chemistry and vibe more. Like, 'cause you're
Yeah.
going to be like, all right, maybe I could see his reaction and he's not feeling this, or we could go to something like this. And then it's easier to kind of like fix and alter shit.
That's crazy. I would think it's harder like fucking to have someone that's like not a producer or anyone that kind of because
It's
usually
harder
a
if
rapper
if you're
doesn't
not confident in your work, then that's what makes it hard. That's probably the only half of the
confident
battle.
as in you or as
Confident
in
in yourself, yes.
no you or like the artist that you're working with.
No, in yourself.
And
Like,
you're
so,
like, oh, okay.
So like that's like me going in there and like, oh, I'm stressing out because I got so and so in the building, and
Yeah.
can I make a beat that's hard enough? You know what I mean? But me, I'm just like, either he fucks with it or not. We could go on to the next one, and if we don't even get nothing done, then that's all right too. Fuck it, you
That's
know,
crazy.
better next one.
That's crazy to have that mindset. That's dope. But I guess that like that goes along the lines of what you're saying. You have to be confident.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you ever run into artists that are that like are incompetent,
Inconfident.
inconfident.
Yeah.
That one.
I mean, I've been around artists that are like that, and it takes a little bit to break them out their shell. Like, sometimes I'll just start joking with them or talking shit, and then
Yeah.
just be like, bro. And then they'll start loosening it up, or I'll be like, bro, just don't start. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sound so stiff when you're recording whatever, or like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you give them those little tips, then they're like, oh, all right, and then it always comes out better and
Yeah.
shit. But like, you always get these engineers that don't give a fuck and that are there just to make the money. And that are just like, bro, I'm gonna let him record however the fuck he wants to record her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just a good producer can make a good artist as well in that kind of sense.
So when you're
Slash engineer.
when you start making, I guess, the beats, and then you open up a BeatStars or anything. I don't know if you have one of those, but
Yeah, I would be stars.
so if you are those beats like beats that you just kind of like made and you throw out to like the like random people. Basically, what I'm trying to ask is like, do you have different beats for people that like suck, or do you have like a
Not
different
suck.
like different tiers of beats?
It's just more like the beats that go to BeatStars are beats that didn't get placed. That's how I would see it. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? That I sent them out, or even if people hit me up for beats and I sent it to them and they didn't like it either or whatever, then I'm just like posting on BeatStars. Like, maybe somebody that goes in my BeatStars will probably like it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if that is the case, then oh well, I wasn't worried about the beat so much, so it's at that price that it's at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that. But I mean, I have shit that's exclusive for sure, but like most of the time I cook up on the spot with the artist or something, or I like to cook up like a pack for that specific artist that day, and then it just be like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna send these all to him, and then they're more exclusive, I guess you could say. But it's like, but I probably won't post them for a cool minute. You probably won't hear those on BeatStars until like a year or something, because I barely post on my BeatStars, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It be time consuming. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you ever like get people that like use your beats and then like you have to kind of like go through like I don't know if you have like is it a publisher that finds like the person like that's kind of taking your beats without paying for it? And do you and my follow up question with that is, have you ever found anyone that is using your beats and you don't know about and they're not paying for it and they're actually fire and then you're like, oh shit, like nah homie, it's actually
I've
good.
never had that situation.
No.
But most people do hit me up to pay for their beats, which is cool, and I respect that for sure. And that shit's always appreciated. But what's it called? I never really had nobody try to steal some shit besides this one time. I had uploaded a beat on YouTube, and then I think some person used it, and then they like try to copyright it, and then it damn near took the beat down from YouTube that I posted. So I'm just like, how you gonna copyright me on my own?
On your own
beat,
on your own
motherfucker?
shit.
And then you didn't even hit me up for splits or nothing. Like,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
so
Whatever that was.
Out of so I guess like so I don't want to say like the basic question of like, do you have any advice for people, but do you have anything that ever went wrong in the industry where it's just like you're like, damn, I kind of learned from that you can kind of shed some light on?
Yeah. I think most of the time people just be sending shit to artists and shit and just like hope they respond or whatever. But if you're sending shit to artists, at least make it be known like, hey, make sure I get my splits, or make it be known that I'm trying to get paid for it or whatever. If you let them know that up front, then that makes it, it might not probably be the best way to come about it, but I promise it's more straightforward, and I think they'll probably respect that more than you just sending them beats. And then some of them probably hit you with that weird shit where they're like, oh, well, you've been wanting to send me beats, and I'm trying to help you out, and like people try to belittle you and shit like that, bro. But if you already got a little set price, or you already kind of know where you want to go with this shit, then, you know what I mean? It's better to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of
make it known.
I mean,
make it known right away.
It's basically a business at the end of the day,
Exactly,
right? Like,
exactly.
and I kind of feel like that's something that goes. I don't want to say not mistreated, but it's like doesn't get appreciated. It's like some people think just because it's music and people make it, I think they feel like it's like more able to be free. Like it's like
Big ass ass.
like I know that shit's comedy. I let that shit sit there too.
I know, bro. You just staring at a
Yeah.
fat ass ass on my.
Well, I was gonna
bro.
clip it, so
Yeah, he's like
viral.
It's all good.
Viral. The balloons are gonna go viral too. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know how much we can use of that. That's kind of crazy.
I know. We don't want the video getting taken down.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
of a
gonna be
damn
kind of
balloon.
crazy. Yeah.
But for YouTube watching, it's helium. Don't trip. No, but
Yeah, big helium in here.
big.
Big helium. So what made you like really want to get started with like the whole producing thing?
I've always liked music, bro, since I was young, like since I can remember. Really, I had like this video game when I was like 7 or 8 or some shit like that. My mom just got it for me. And it was like a music magic maker or some shit like that. And anyways, it was like for the PlayStation 2, you'd have to operate it on just the PlayStation 2 alone. And what's it called? And I would make beats on there and shit like that, but it'd be cool. But then like I never thought nothing of it to like keep pursuing it or anything after that. And then next thing you know, when I got a little older and shit, like I would make music with the homies and shit like that. One of the homies had a laptop and shit, and then he kind of showed me how to make beats on there, and then it was kind of a rap then. I just fell in love with
Did
that
you ever rap? Were you ever a rapper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to try to rap and shit.
Is there anything out there still?
Nah, hell no. That
No,
shit's
hell
all
no, that
gone.
shit's gone.
I took it down.
I was trying to look for
It's
some
cool.
shit too.
I'm probably better than a lot of these rappers, which is the fucked up part. But I'm not.
What kind of rapper were you, fool? Were you like?
I like trap beats and shit like that.
Yeah, but so what era would you say it was that you were trying, like the Chief Keef area, like type of shit?
Yeah,
Type shit.
yeah.
Come on, dude, I'm hated that.
Fredo Santana type era. Yeah, bro.
What's up with the homie right here, man? Me and him were chopping it up. Who's the homie right here?
This the homie Aisha right here. This is my boy right here. Artist, rapper, fucking do everything. You know what I'm saying? You can tattoo up.
That's right.
You know
I know,
what I'm
dude.
saying?
You're taking that like a champ, homie. I'm like,
Wow, this shit
that's
whatever,
crazy.
man.
I seen a tear run down a little bit ago.
Hell
I was
nah,
like,
you got me
I was
fucked up.
like, oh fuck. That's why he went. He was like, oh yeah, big ass ass. He was crying for
The
a
world
little
is yours. Yeah, I got the world is yours on my shit right now. But yeah.
bit. That's crazy. So why do you have everything saran wrapped? Is that supposed to be like
Yeah,
it cleaner?
sanitary.
You gotta be sent? Well, obviously, I guess you're tearing
Yeah.
into your skin.
Exactly.
You're fucking gnarly, bro. I can't do
Yeah.
that.
Nah, it's all right, man. Like, at first, like, you kind of, like, get nervous about it. You know what I'm saying? My first tattoo is, like, on this forearm right here. This big-ass one on my forearm.
Yeah, that was the first one.
On my inside forearm. So,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. It was a pain in the ass, too. It was, like, 8 hours or something like that. I had
That's
sat there
crazy.
through that whole shit, bro. I was tired as fuck. I caught a blowout on the way home, all type of
Oh,
shit. Yeah, bro.
it was just the longest day ever.
Yeah, like, I was sick, bro.
That's
Man.
crazy. And then did you change your tire?
Yeah,
so you
I
gotta
had to
use
sit
your
on the
arm.
side of the road, fucking change the tire. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta
it's
crank that
raining a
arm.
little bit.
Yeah.
I fucking got saran wrap on my arm.
That's crazy.
That shit was fucked up, bro. That was a sick night, but it was cool though. But ever since then, I was like not afraid of tats no more. I was like, cool. I got it on some like pretty bad spots too, like your fucking wrist. That shit sucks.
That shit hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
homie.
in between your elbow right there, like.
Don't be looking at me, fool. I'm putting on chapstick.
Pause.
Pause. Hey, but no, the homie Sluts, he got his side piece fucking tatted right here
I know he was sick. That shit
on his
hurt,
first
huh?
tattoo.
For real?
I swear to God, and his
tripping.
last name's Esparza, so it goes from the armpit all the way down to his
The
hip.
waist, yeah.
And I'm like fool. And then his dad was like, yeah, this fool was fucking like passing out in the chair. And I was like, damn. So to the tattoo homie, you ever have anyone like pass out in the chairs and shit?
Shit, it happened about like once
Once?
back in the day. Like I was tattooing in high school, and I'm tattooing the boy on the chest, and I'm like all up in there, and he's like, usually people like to see when they're getting tatted, and I'm like, hey bro, move your head. He's not listening, so I kind of push him, and that would just.
Oh shit.
Bro. And I'm like, whoa! I start spraying him in the face. He wakes up, doesn't know what happened.
That's
He
crazy.
tells me, I'm
sprayed
because
the
I'm
water
afraid
in
of
his face?
needles. Yeah, I sprayed the water. I sprayed the green soap.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's like, fuck.
yeah, bro.
That fucking his shit's all burning, his eyes are on fire. That's
It's 'cause,
crazy.
You know, when you get nervous, you start like holding your breath and like freaking yourself out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever like tattoo some bitches like on some crazy like what's the craziest area? You did a butthole yet?
Yeah, we do a little bit of everything, you know?
You did a butthole before?
Nah, not a butthole.
Oh,
Nah, not a butthole, but yeah, you know.
so I don't think you've
I
done
think a
anything
bitch is
crazy.
sick if you're getting your
Why, man? A spider web coming out of your ass crack? That's dope.
Why would
Don't
you
get
want
me
your
wrong.
asshole to burn like that? Like,
Well, I don't know, man. I wouldn't.
Top, somebody
but-
tells
Go
me
to Taco
some
Bell,
shit
don't
like
burn
that,
your
though,
ass
you're already
like that.
taxing them more though off top.
Oh, really?
Like, well, you feel me? If you want to get that done, it's gonna be a little extra, you know?
Yeah,
For real.
that's crazy.
I've heard of some shit though.
So this is your brother right here
yeah,
in the
that's
back.
my little brother.
Did you guys? Who started producing first? Was it you or him? You?
Yeah, me for sure. I produced first, but what's it called? He knows how to get down though. He knows what he's doing on there. He just be bullshitting and shit. I be telling him like, keep going up with it, but he be doing his own thing. He's an artist though. He raps too, so you know what I mean. He likes to rap more and shit. He be trying to tell me 7 beats and shit. Like it's like he don't want to make a beat.
You're trying to tax him?
He makes good beats though. He did the beat with me and Rembo and R3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't even know that you worked with Rimbo. That's dope.
Yeah.
Did you work in studio with him or no?
Nah, I was locked up when it happened.
No.
Yeah, the police that came raided my shit, and then next thing you know, fucking, I get a phone call from my little brother, and he's like, "Hey, R3's going to the studio with Rembo," and he jumped on this beat we did, and what's it called? And next thing you know, when I got out, I listened to it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's dope. Yeah. Is that the first one that went up, or what was the first track that kind of like went up for you? Is it a different artist? Like, have you worked with other artists that kind of went up?
I think Risk Takers was probably like that first kind of like going up song, but that was like the first song R3 dropped, and it was like, you know, introducing him as like an artist type shit, and he just we dropped that one on SoundCloud, and that one just started doing like over 100K within the first month or something like that, and it kept going up and shit like that, and that's when we're like, all right, let's keep fucking with music, whatever.
Right.
And shit. But that one ended up coming on the Chili Buster, and that one has a few on there. I produced damn near like the whole album. There's only a few beats on there that I didn't produce, but I've got shit on there with fucking Draco, J.I. Bands, fucking Remble. You know what I mean? That shit went up though. That shit was cool.
When it comes to R3, I don't want to say like did you take place in like his career, but like were you like there from the jump basically? Like were you?
Yeah, definitely.
Like that was like from jump.
Basically started in my grandma's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He came over.
What made you?
I was like his first song he recorded type shit.
What made you like kind of be like oh fuck this guy got it? Like what made him seem like he had the it factor?
Just the first song we recorded, Risk Takers.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first ones. He had recorded one to one of my beats before that with one of his friends. My brother had recorded it, and I was towing at the time. I was working in L.A. in Compton every day, and I would go tow trucks and shit. And I would be in my tow truck every day and fucking go hit accidents and shit like that. You know what I mean? And fucking one week and then my brother calls me and he was like, "Oh, bro, you gotta hear this dude. He's hard as fuck. Whoop de whoop." So I'm like, "All right, cool. We'll set some shit up, and then we'll link, and then we'll cook some shit up." Bro, we cooked some shit up, and then it ended up being Risk Takers, and it went up, and
That's tight.
And it was just like, damn, let's just keep doing this. Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy.
That's crazy. Was he always like I don't know, that fool seems like he's just fucking like got like some swag to him. Was he always like kind of like swagged out? Like did he always have that like I guess sauce?
Yeah,
sauce as the kids say.
Yeah, definitely. Like he definitely got his own style to him as a person and everything. Like, you know what I mean?
So,
but yeah, he's always had jewelry designer and shit like that. So he's always been like that type of dude.
Yeah,
so.
kind of had that like vibe to him.
Yeah, he just got more money now. Like
was he a part of was a YTB thing like a thing when that first started happening, or did that?
It was
come
a thing because PJ was been pushing YTB since he was rapping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, Lil Jeff, and when he was rapping, it was always YTB. So. You know, but he's from the same gang as Lil Jeff, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
okay,
you know what I mean? Why not go?
Trickle down type shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I didn't really know the connection between them because I always wondered that. Like I always known Lil Jeff as like an artist, but then I seen him kind of have, you know, he had R3 and then it was S5 and. I remember back in the day he had these twins. I went to school with them too. Chase and Tyler.
Oh no,
Chase and Tyler. Yeah, I don't remember. They were like it's way back. Shit. And then oh shit, like, he's crying, bruh. We're gonna
not crying, but that was an oh shit moment right there,
bruh. That's crazy. What comparison do you have to anything to that? Like I don't have no tattoos, dog. So what like pinching your finger type shit? Is that what it feels like?
You ever got road rash from like you ever skateboarded?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you ever ate shit and like you're flying?
Yeah.
And you just slid for a cool minute?
Mhm.
Yeah, but
definitely.
wherever it's stinging at the most, that's what it feels like.
That whole time?
Yeah, for the most part. But some parts feel good. Like the part he's on right now, he's shading, so it's like I feel like that part's the best. But sometimes when you do a long ass streak with the shade, that's just like whoo shit, because it just feels like a long ass rash or something like that. But I mean, what hurts most is probably the lining when it's just single needle.
Yeah.
That's just a bitch. I hate
Oh,
that
so
shit.
there's different needles and shit? Like
Yeah,
different, like-
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that does look
Yeah,
like
so
it's
like that
like
whole
super
beginning
thick.
part was probably like the more or less the worst part.
There's 17. There's 17 mag. There's 17 little needles that are poking.
Oh,
17
shit.
needles on that one? Damn. That's a lot of needles.
That's crazy. The only person I know that taking that many needles is my uncle, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I keep forgetting about that shit, bruh.
Hell nah. Your uncle's a Scante warrior or what?
Oh man, my whole family's from like San Bernardino and shit. They're all kind of
okay, I feel you.
yeah. You know the vibe.
He said you know the
You ever been out there? Like
yeah, definitely. What's it called? Angels from out there. So I
yeah,
always
yeah,
go out
that's
there.
right.
I go visit him. I'm actually going there right after this. I'm about to
okay,
go
that's
cook up
right.
and shit. So,
That's right.
but yeah, shout out to Dino. They be having some good food too. Just
You ever been to Meatloaf?
nah.
I asked that fool Angel about Meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
I'll send it to you.
Cafe.
I think it is a cafe, but
It's like a restaurant, right?
it's like a restaurant,
They
but
came
like
up with the original or Taco Bell or some shit like that. They came up with the original taco. I've always wanted to try that though. I've heard of that spot.
Yeah.
It's a historic spot.
Yeah,
right
yes,
there.
sir. And there's another place, Sundowners.
Sundowners.
Yeah, it's like a cafeteria vibe. We used to go there back in the day, and my dad was, it's like some hood food.
Okay.
And you go in there and you just kind of like pick your own shit, but like it's like steaks and shit, kind of like a old school Sizzlers, but it's like some ghetto shit. But it was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a spot out there called Taco Central, and that shit is gas. It's like it's like regular tacos, but like, they throw the guac and all the shit up on there.
Are you Mexican, fool?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
You're
but
Mexican?
I'm just not like. I don't.
No, well, I don't
I'm
speak-
just
I don't- I
not
don't
the speaking Spanish.
Yeah, I don't speak
Mexican.
Spanish either,
That's the
too,
fucked
so,
up
yeah.
part.
Which
My
is
mom
crazy
played me.
because on this podcast, the homie CM, you didn't meet him, but the other homie we did. He's always like, yeah, that's how you say it, right, fool? And I'm like, yup. And like, we'll like go and sit here like on like live and shit, and then he's like, yeah, so like, who would you say is like the most respectable like Mexican rapper? And this, and I'm like,
He said I might.
fuck, like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I guess the biggest one right now, like, I don't know, Mexican OT, like, fucking, I don't know. So, like, speaking on that, like, what artist would you, that's kind of, like, mainstream, I guess, now, like, would you try to, like, work with? That's, like, on that type of level. I don't say, like, Kanye and shit like that, that's gay.
So then, what are you saying? Like, what do you mean mainstream?
like-
so what is he saying?
Not like that, food, but, like, some of the, like, I don't know, like the Baby or some shit, or, like, Lil, I don't feel
That's
like.
the same shit.
I don't think so.
Kanye's like
Kanye's like, that's like a legend,
Definitely a tier over.
That's like,
for
yeah.
sure, but I get what you're saying. If I were to do
This fool
something
tried to talk shit right now and then took it back.
nah,
That's
because
crazy.
it's like you know what I'm saying. That is mainstream though. The Baby's mainstream.
Yeah.
You can't say he's not mainstream.
Yeah, I get you, but he's not Kanye.
Yeah, he's not Kanye,
Yeah.
but that's Kanye.
Maybe that was like,
that's
okay.
Kanye though.
Like okay, hold on. I guess you done shit with Greedo though, huh?
I got a song
Yeah.
with Greedo for sure.
So then I guess the next level up would be like I guess that thing. So who would it be out of that?
I don't know, like probably somebody like fucking, I don't know, like Travis Scott or something like that. I guess that's the same shit though. Like that's
yeah,
that's up there though.
yeah. I guess that's kind of cool.
Travis is cool. 21 Savage,
That'd be
stupid hard.
okay. So
That'd be
that's hard.
I make dark ass beats. So I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like
yeah, for sure. The
I'd
dark,
do that.
ominous beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
That's fucking dope. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Ooh, shit. Let me get another one of these.
That shit's hurting. Hey, is that shit nasty or that shit tastes good?
It tastes good.
It
You
really-
wanna try some? I'll let you get a sip.
Yeah, let me try some. This is just Sprite.
That's Tris and vanilla cream soda. Canada Dry.
Is that really for real? Oh, I was like, damn, that's crazy. That shit tastes crazy.
It's just gas though, huh?
Is that gonna do anything to me? Am I gonna go to sleep?
Nah, you're gonna be good. That was a little baby ass sip.
Yeah, what is it a line now?
It just depends, but it's around like 160, 180,
That's a good question.
160,
160,
180.
180 for a line?
Yeah. So like this right here is like, 700. There's a 4
No way.
right here. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember like coffins and shit used to be like 500.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely not those times like that.
Bro, that's so gnarly, bro. That's a crazy habit, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so I had a conversation with the homie Rel. Shout out to the Real Me with Rel. That's the whole reason.
Yeah, shout out.
I think
Red.
we kind of like linked up, right? I feel like I kind of hit you before, but you ignored me. But it's all good.
Nah,
But,
that was what you actually hit me the day my homie died.
Oh,
So that's why I didn't get back to you right away.
that's right.
I was
R.I.P. the homie, man.
yeah, RP Mama Boy Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Long live Junior, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? But yeah, no. So that's why I didn't get back to you right away. But when I started going back and answering a lot of my DMs, and he had told me about you, and I just seen you in my request, I was like, oh, okay.
Mm.
But yeah, no.
So, yeah, so like he's the reason why we like linked up and shit. Shout out to Rel. After the podcast, he was promoting during the podcast he was promoting these woods. Loud Logs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Loud Logs. I'm not a tobacco guy.
For real, you like joints? That's your type of shit?
Well, no, I used to smoke like loose leaves and shit all the time, and then like I rolled like one of the Russian cream ones, and then like I just didn't feel right after. Like I threw up and shit like after.
That's nasty. You got like one of those bad batches.
Probably food, but it just threw me off, and then
some of them be having mold on it and shit. You gotta look at your shit.
No, I only smoke. Yeah, I smoke. I usually get a cool amount on weed. Yeah, like 2 grams, 3 grams. That's enough, right? Like 2 grams. I'm not putting a half a gram in it. And then, but yeah, no, I definitely felt like weird, dude. I started throwing up, and I was like, I need to stop this. And then like went to the thing, and they're like, oh, Vibes Paper, it's one of Burner's things. So shout out Burner if you want to shout out, support another Mexican. Yeah, I run through them, dude, and they're expensive, bro. Yeah, I don't like it. But anyways, yeah. So the homie, we got into the like little thing about I was like,
so Loud Log is not they're not tobacco?
No, they're tobacco. I don't smoke Loud Logs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah, no. What I'm getting at is that so he's like promoting these things, and I'm like, yeah, dog. I get that and shit. And I was like, but do you ever kind of feel like you're just like addicted to tobacco?
Yeah.
Like, do you ever find yourself like he's like, nah. And I was like, so if you want to just quit to cold turkey and just go papers, he's like, but why would I do that?
They're lying to themselves. Yeah,
like, yeah.
They're addicted
I don't
to the
understand.
tobacco. They just don't want to say that because
Yeah.
it sounds nasty. But it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like if you would stop, you would stop. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do papers, you would just do papers.
Yeah,
it's not that hard to just tell the guys or the smoke shop dude, hey, bro, let me get some papers. Like,
yeah, because I was
Not
on the
that
phone.
hard.
I was on the phone. I'm not trying to call you out, Rel. You're the homie. But we're on the phone. He was like, I don't know how you smoke those, man. They just taste like paper.
Rel, you're addicted to tobacco, bro.
Rel, you're addicted
Sorry
to
to tell
tobacco.
you.
And we're gonna have an intervention for you.
Intervention.
the homie's like, damn, I need a wood right now.
All right, for sure.
You're out here.
Fuck
You
it.
want
Call
to
me.
plug some shit real quick, doggy?
What? He about to take off.
Yeah, I know. Does he want to plug anything?
What? Oh, like a song?
Did you want to say his Instagram?
Oh yeah. You want a shout out?
Just straight.
Yeah, no
Okay.
ski with 2
There we
R's,
go.
man. Whoa. I don't know. We'll talk later about that.
I could bleep that.
Talk later
I
about
could
that.
cut
I don't
I
know
could cut
about
this
that.
out. I can cut it. I can cut it out.
Yeah. We'll cut that.
I got you.
All right, but what's it called? I don't know, bro. Fucking, I gotta look. Sell that motherfucker. Let's see, man. I don't know. All right then. I'm gonna call you after though. We'll smoke or something.
You already finished that shit?
We're about to go to Angels after if you want to pull up.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go to the
You want a sip of this cup?
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna get the rest of this.
Nah, hell no. Hell no.
What about the brother love player?
I love him from a distance.
There you
Not bad. Nah, I'm just
He
like,
always point me up, bro.
yeah.
No, that's right.
Oh man, fat ass sip. No, but that was the $20 sip right there. No, man. Man, it took 2 gulps. Bro.
I was at.
Bro, the homie Recon boy came from Brazil. Story time, real quick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The-
Hey, I appreciate that.
All
You're
right,
coming with the hitters, dog. I got to get you in on an interview one day. Yup, let's get it.
All right, no. All right, hey. So, anyways, the homie comes from fucking Brazil. The homie Recon boy, shout out Recon boy. He's a producer. He does like a lot of collabs with me and shit. Be sending me shit from Brazil. All right, love you. Be safe, bro.
I love you too, dog.
Anyways, he had pulled up with his homie from out there, and his homie came with like fucking I want to say like 10 fours of fucking Brazilian codeine.
Damn.
It's like
Over
pure
the flight?
codeine. So like lean out here is promethazine and codeine mixed together.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean?
Well, the
It's,
codeine gets you high. Promethazine
It's
stops
like-
the nausea.
yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Come on, Papa, you gotta know it if you're
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
it.
I just sip it, man.
Come on, man.
But my boy, see, this is why I should have been the pharmacist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I should have kept going to school.
Yeah.
Nah, but what's it called? Anyways, he had pulled up. They got straight codeine, so that's the shit that gets you high. So,
Right.
so I fucking mixed a line of that, and I mixed a line of Tris. Bro, that shit had me smacked. I felt like I poured a whole fucking 5 or something like that. I was
No way.
fucking high as fuck. And then that was like Angel's first time sipping too. He had pulled up with us too, and fucking Angel don't really sip 'cause my boy don't like spending that type of money, which I understand. I don't even like spending this type of money
Yeah.
sometimes. Like, it'd be cool. I'll do it for celebration sometimes or whatever. Like, it just depends. But I'm not like addicted to this shit. Like my boy, or a few of my boys. You know what I'm saying? They be.
I'm sure it's
They
like
can't go a day without sipping. R3 can't go a day without sipping this shit.
I'm
I'll be
sure it's
damn,
like
bro.
a fine line. You know what I mean? Where it's like a thing where it's almost like an image you kind of have to perceive too. Where it's like
It's not even an image that you have to perceive. You just.
you don't
it's-
think it is?
I feel like maybe if you do it in a music video, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like to do it every day, it's
It's a gray area, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a fine line between trying to look cool for the music video and then it like
And
not
then
actually
having an addiction to it.
right.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
That's what I'm saying,
not
because
addicted to it, I'm just
sometimes-
doing it because I'm a rapper.
But then you got to see, like, if you doing lean every day, you're gonna be waking up upset, or you like if you're not high, then you're gonna be mad and like.
Yeah. So
and then
you're
just
not
turning up.
sipping to where you get those effects at all.
Hell no,
Yeah.
Because that shit would just
Be burnt.
make me an asshole all
Yeah.
the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I wouldn't be
feel
that
like
type of
you
person.
definitely wouldn't be in the mood to talk at all.
yeah, type shit.
Do you ever find an issue with that, like with people that you're recording? Like maybe like sometimes, like I don't know if you have your own studio now, but I'm sure
Nah,
you
most
have.
of the time they are high, so they're like in a cool mood. But most of the time, like either they're in a super tired mode, which
Mm-hmm.
kind of sucks because then it's like, damn, you're slow. Your work ethic is slow, or sometimes they run right through it and it really helps the fuck out of them. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
It just depends on whoever's taking it and shit. But you know what I mean? I don't know that shit. I don't know. It's just different for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody got their own different effects to it.
The dude from Brazil, he was a producer.
Mhm.
Do you guys have any work together at all?
Fuck yeah, he's the one that helped me. He helped me with the one with him and with Arthur and Greedo. He co-produced on that beat. He's co-produced on quite a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie, he's did a lot of shit with me. Fuck, I can't think off the top of my head right now. Like just a few S5 joints, R3 joints. Like it's a lot of shit with Recon Boy for sure. I got him like. Pretty much, I got him like a lot of his like first, what do you call that? Like placement type shit.
Yeah.
With the homies and shit like that.
So how does that work? The placement thing, like one of the questions I wanted to ask you is like, is there any way like you can make like money outside of just like someone rapping on your beats? Like, is there any way you can get like a placement like on a video game or like on a like some type
Hell
of shit?
yeah, but it's just knowing the right people. It's hard to just come by that shit. Like you have to know. Like A&Rs or like certain little managers or just there's certain different people in the industry that got like different connects to different shit. So you might be able to find somebody that could get you that connect to be like, oh, hey, EA's looking for some tracks or whatever, and they need like something that's like I don't know, like a video game type shit, or I don't know, whatever, like football type shit or something like that, and that should just be hard like to kind of find those people. But when you do, you know what I'm saying, like. The opportunities are there for sure, but it's just I don't know nobody like that, but that'd be nice though.
What other have you ever like ventured off into other genres, or is it just strictly like just hip hop? Like, have you ever fell into like an EDM phase? I know if you like the Oval.
I never fell into the EDM phase, but I have tried to make beats like that. But a lot of their beats are just like there's a lot of transitions, so you're gonna be working on that beat for like a cool little minute. But me, I like doing it for fun. Like I'll probably just fuck around. Like me and Angel were fucking around the other day, made like a little type beat like that, and it was like we probably worked on it for like 30 minutes. But it was just fun, like you know what I mean, just sitting there like acting like we're fucking EDM fucking DJs or some shit like that. But like I don't know, I've never tried to take that serious though, like to like a crazy. You know what I mean? Like crazy level where I keep practicing that every day or nothing. But I do a lot of like rap, hip hop type shit, but sometimes I'll try to venture off and do like some R&B beats or like some reggaeton type shit, like you know what I mean, like some shit that Bad Bunny would probably get on or something like that. And I even drill, my boy Viper beats from
Like the
UK.
New York or the UK.
Yeah, the UK drill, like
I don't like that shit, man.
that shit's tight, bro. You gotta
like that shit?
You gotta come at it with an open mind, though. Like obviously it's not our style, but it's like
Yeah.
the shit they be saying is just like it's respectful. It's like you know what I'm saying. Like all right,
I'm about to say some
he's about to go hit a drill
I'm about to say some foul shit right
London
now.
man about to do some
They sound
crazy.
stupid.
Wow,
bro. Like, those, bro.
That's fucked, bro.
I know that is fucked up. I'm sorry.
Nah,
But,
you
I'm not a
don't
big
you heard Central C before?
bruh.
You don't like
Yike
Central
Mike
C?
Yike Mike said the same shit because I said this to him too on our interview. We brought up that and I was like, I don't really care for it. And he's like, you like Central C? And I'm like, yeah, I like that one
Central
song.
C is
I like the one song where he's like something about his bitch or whatever the fuck.
Man, that's every song. No,
no, you know what I'm talking about.
Is it Obsessed with Me or something like that? Where it's him and his girl in the car?
Nah, fool, it's the one where it's like says something about my bitch is gay or whatever.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I'm being real, like dead ass serious. That's the only song I've heard from him.
That's crazy.
So maybe I need to dive in a little bit more.
Nah, yeah. You know who? But like at first, I used to kind of have that same thought process about it. But like, I wasn't saying they're trash, but it just wasn't something I'm gonna listen to. But I had my boy Viper and I have Verse 2, both producers from different countries. Viper, he's from UK, but he produces for the Sting Team. He signed to the Sting Team.
Oh, try it.
And then Verse 2, he's from Australia, and
Shrimp on the Barbie.
yeah.
What is Shrimp on the Barbie?
But what's it called? Yeah, he actually produced that one Google Me with J.I. Bands and R3. That's Verse 2 beat.
Shout out to J.I. Bands. He's coming in April.
Yeah, shout out J.I. Bands,
yeah,
man.
making moves.
What's it called? But yeah, anyways, they both had to happen to fucking fly out to L.A. and then they pulled up to the apartment. We got like super shroomed out. Like we had some chocolate shrooms. And then Viper had some crazy ass mushroom caps that were like super white or some shit like that, like super moldy. I don't know. That shit was nasty.
Yeah, no, I used to
gas.
I grow mushrooms, so yeah, it's probably like penis envies or some shit. So yeah, damn, another teardrop. What is that? So what's causing him to do that, dog? Is it like the fine shading or
just him digging into my fucking shit?
That's crazy. So you fuck with the shrooms too, then?
Yeah, I fuck with shrooms. Now, I'm not gonna say I do it all the time, but like I think shrooms are definitely fun for sure. Mm-hmm. I've only done them a few times, but I think that time with Viper and Verse 2 was probably like the most best time. But I did it for like a few days after that, and I haven't did shrooms since really. So, because after a while, like you start getting weird, and it's like certain people just make you like quiet or just laugh a lot or something you know what I mean? You
feeling the vibe and shit.
Yeah, it gets weird. So I feel like you shouldn't always feel like that. Yeah. But it is cool to like, you know what I mean? Like to laugh and like have like some good days. Like, oh, like let's just do shrooms and make beats or something. Like, you know what I'm just saying? Just something fun. Like,
yeah. So no bad experiences at all? It's just kind of like, you're just kind of like.
Fuck no. My first time I fucking took shrooms, I was with my fucking ex and we had fucking popped a few caps and then we just kept fucking and laughing. Like, I'd fuck her and then like I would just sit there and just like stare at her face and then it would like
the inside
and I'd start laughing.
The insides of it, man. It's gnarly. Man. You ever done acid?
No. I'm scared of that shit.
Nah, man.
If anything, I'm scared of that.
Nah, mushrooms is way worse than acid, for sure.
You think it's worse?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Have you hallucinated off mushrooms, though?
Oh, bro, I've taken 10 grams of mushrooms.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've taken 10 grams of mushrooms. I've taken 4 tabs of acid. Bro, I'm telling you, I used to, yeah.
I think I've only, like, partially hallucinated once. I ain't really.
Oh, yeah, they're called, like, hero. I think a hero dose is, like, 7 grams or some shit like that.
That's crazy, bro. What was the point of taking 10? Like, what made you take 10?
I grow them, food, so I just have, like, a lot.
I know, but that doesn't mean just take 10. That's like if I have 10 perks, I'm not just going to take 10 perks.
Well, you can't overdose on fucking mushrooms.
I don't know. I have homies that could take 10 perks, which is super wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's super
Well, no, my brother, he's like, what is it, 5150 or whatever the fuck? He was, there was like a rave back in the day, Monster Massive, yeah, he took like 19 ecstasy pills.
Who the fuck?
I don't know, bro. But like that's what I'm saying.
He was
is like
on one forever.
yeah,
huh?
but like he was like in the corner, like fucking geeked the fuck. Like he was going through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was
for
like
sure.
going through it, but
He's probably on the
like,
verge of dying.
yeah, probably.
Unfortunately.
Like
Fuck.
probably weighing like $140. Like
What the fuck?
yeah,
bro?
like he ain't my size. Like, for sure,
yeah,
he ain't
like
my
what
size.
the fuck?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
19.
So you never been to like a rave or anything like that?
I've never been to no raves.
What
I don't know.
about-
Like I feel like I haven't even been to a festival or nothing like that. I just feel like super big packed spots like just give me anxiety. It's just too many people.
So what was last night?
Last night, that was a birthday celebration for Cypress.
Okay.
But since it's Rolling Loud Week, he called it Rolling Cypress. That's why. Yeah.
Was that like at a club or something?
Yeah, it was at a club. Bro, they was tripping on me, bro. I pulled up to the fucking club. I pull up with my cup, bro. And then they're like, oh, no outside beverages and all type of shit. They're acting weird, bro. So I'm calling the DJ to the front like, hey, bro. I'm shout out DJ Keys. He's like, hey, bro, I'm going to knock you the fuck out if you don't let him in right now.
No way.
Bro, and anyways, they ended up making me chug my cup, bro. I had to chug my whole cup of lean when I walked
No
up in
way.
there. Yeah, bro. So I
Over
was
a
fucking-
cup?
Yeah, that's how I was like, bro. And it's a bunch of people smoking weed, like just, you know what I'm saying, doing it up. And it's not like it's I mean, anybody could have went in there, but it wasn't just like one of those events where like everybody just goes. It's
Yeah.
like, if you know, you know what I mean? Or
Oh, so it wasn't
You
a thing
seen
where
the
you can buy tickets.
like somebody random could have went for sure, but it's not like, it wasn't like, it wasn't like just a regular night over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know how like clubs, they be having, all right, on Fridays, we go up on Fridays. or
Right,
something
right.
Like that. Like, it wasn't like that.
So
It was
who
definitely for the birthday
who is
celebration.
Keys? Like I always hear this name, like Keys. Like,
Yeah, DJ Keys, that's my people's right there. He does like a few events on weekends and shit. Like he'll be doing like different events. Like he just did was it Dragonfly or something in LA and a few other spots. And then also he does like R3's like shows and shit. Like when we went on tour with Phoenix, Keys would do like R3 sets, and like anytime we would go out, like pretty much even now, like you know what I'm saying, he's pretty much doing R3 set.
that's crazy. One of the first interviews I did. Are you pretty close with Phoenix or like?
Phoenix, I wouldn't say I'm close, but he is cool though. Like you know what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think, one of the people that is also like the owner of this. I think he's Phoenix's manager. as well.
Drake Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's
He's
the homie
cool.
Dre Biggity. Yeah, for sure.
Nah, yeah, he's definitely cool. I met him on the tour too. I didn't even know he was from Mova until I met him or
Yeah,
anything
that's-
like
that's
that.
the
And I was
homie.
just like, man, that shit's small world, but that shit was cool though. Like Drake's
Yeah,
definitely a
he's
good dude for
he's
sure.
the
And
one
he
that
always
basically plugged it in. Him and Reem, like the main people that started that thing. And
okay.
kind of put me on too with that. I actually met them through selling acid back in the day.
For real?
Yeah, I sold acid to Reem and Cassius.
You're one of those guys, huh? You put up with like those weird glasses and like fucking a tie-dye shirt or something and just like, hey bro, I got acid, bro.
Nah, bro.
just like just on some random.
Nah,
Hey,
nah,
with
nah.
a mongoose bike and shit in a backpack, like
Nah, you're talking about the fixies and shit, or what you
yeah,
mean?
something.
Nah.
Fixies, damn, I haven't heard
nah.
of a fixie in a cool minute.
You look like you're one of those, and you would have a JanSport and shit, just cruising on the fucking.
Fuck no, I was a skateboarder. I used to like to skateboard, bro.
Man, what you know about skateboarding, homie?
Bro,
What you
I
know
could
about the-
still kickflip.
What you
if
know
I
about the
wanted to
shake?
right
What you
now,
know about
bro.
the shake junt and the death wish and the bakers?
Come on,
and shit?
bro.
Come on.
Baker was my favorite shit,
Yeah,
bro.
you know you're a degenerate if you like
TK,
Baker.
Antoine Dixon.
Yeah,
you know
Antoine
what I'm
Dixon,
saying?
Neen
Just the whole
Williams.
team was hard.
Neen Williams.
Neen Williams,
Come
hard.
on, with the fucking crazy ass hill flips.
Yeah.
Come on,
Badass
damn, that's
hills.
crazy. I didn't think that you were fucking.
Yeah, I love skating. When I was young, I used to like to go. Like I used to work when I was younger. For one of my uncles at like a swap meet or whatever. I
Okay.
go on the weekends, and I was in like 6th grade, and like I'd get like a few $100s every weekend, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you're only 10, and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You got
some money,
$800 a month. Like what the fuck?
You got some money.
Yeah, so I would always go to the skate shops, get a new deck, get some new shit, clothes,
Yeah.
whatever. Fucking my first skate movie, I bought Baker 3, and that just changed my
Yeah,
life.
changed your
fool.
life. You ever watch that movie Grind?
Grind, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Bro, I've watched all type of shit, bro.
Hell yeah, that's the
yeah.
shit.
Skateboarding was always my shit, bro. And then, you know, my boy, you know what I'm saying? I started eating good, and
Oh, man, I
it
feel
got
you.
hard to fucking
It
do a
it
kickflip
starts
after
hurting.
a while.
It
Yeah,
starts hurting. Yeah, dog. I even had my kid. I'll show you after. Maybe I'm not gonna spend the time on that. I don't want to embarrass myself either.
I hit a 5-star maybe like fucking 2 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, my daughter.
Ballsy for 2 years ago.
My daughter was back there like fucking like chilling, and bro, I fucking ate shit, homie, and my leg went this way.
You're gonna have to bring the clip up for them to see.
Oh yeah, we'll bring it up right
now.
There. No, yeah, but dead ass dog, like it was fucking gnarly, bro. And then like my daughter was just like, Dad, I told you not to do that. And I'm like, fuck, man, like fuck. I was so embarrassed, homie, and I was just sitting on the floor rolling.
Damn. Hell no.
Damn, that's crazy.
You were drunk?
Was I drunk?
Yeah, or you were just like...
No.
What made you just like, fuck it, I'm just going to hit a 5-star?
I bought a board, and I was like...
you're just
I was like
trying to get back into it.
I don't want to work out. I was like, maybe if I skate.
Yeah.
And so I was still able to hit like hill flips, kick flip. Like it was fucking... It was rough. I was landing them rough, but I still had it. So I was like, all right, cool. So I was like skating the block, and then like one day I was like, come on, babe, let's go to the school. And I was like trying to teach her how to ride the board. And then I took my brother, and then my brother was recording, and I was like, I'm going to hit it. And,
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. It's
not the same what it used to be, man.
You don't realize how old you are until you realize how old you are.
When your back hurts now, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Can you party like that? Did you go up last night? Like, did you drink? Like, do you drink alcohol like crazy? I know you're drinking a couple IPAs, but
I for sure could put it away, but I'm just not like... I'm not gonna say I'm an alcoholic or anything, but I'll drink.
Alcoholics in the room.
Yeah, I definitely drank something though. Oh, my boy need a Modelo. It's Modelo time for him.
Modelo time, homie. Sorry, I ran out.
It's good. But I'm definitely not like an alcoholic, but I for sure could drink. But yeah, I had hit that cup of lean, and I'm just in there, so I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go to the bar, and then I grabbed a drink, weak as fuck, spent like $50 on a few drinks. That shit tasted like ass. And then one of the homies had a bottle in his section, so I started drinking that. And I was just like, I don't know. I got a little fucked up, but I don't know. I don't like to drink to black out though. I don't like to I kind of know my limit, so I just kind of know where I'm cooling at. You know what I mean? So, but I do like to drink though. I think it's fun though, for sure.
Is that because anything can kind of like lead into like a session or anything like that? Like, do you ever kind of have to keep that in mind where you're like, I can kind of get too lit because there might be some important people here where I need a network? Like, is that ever on the back of your head, or you don't really?
Yeah, if I'm out and about like that, but if not, then I'm more so worried about just being safe. Like, maybe I need to go home in a few hours, or like if I'm out or whatever. You know what I mean? Unless I am at the crib, but even then, I just don't want to black out because then, like, you know what I mean? I've had times where I tripped out, or you know what I'm saying? Like, people do dumb shit when they black out, so that's why I don't like to get just blacked out because, you know, you're not in control of yourself. I like being in control of my shit. You know what I mean?
You don't ever want to put yourself in that position. I tried to, like, move out to Arizona when I was older, and I met up with, like, a homie. We went to, like, the sushi bar, and we were taking the sake bombs. And man, he had told me, he's like, man, I never
got drunk off those, but I've always felt like they do taste good, but I feel like I can't get
No,
how
like many have you
maybe
taken?
A little buzz, like 4 of them or something.
No way, really? Oh,
yeah.
Down then. All right. So we're doing sake bombs, and we're taking them, and he's like, I ain't never met anyone that had a DUI until I moved over here. And I was like, why the fuck would you say that, homie? And bro, I like hop in my car, and I'm like driving this fucked up Honda. I just moved out there. I have like fucking $50 to my name. And I'm like driving on the freeway, and I'm faded. I'm like, fuck. Like, and I keep hearing back in my head, hey, I never met anyone that, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, dog. Like,
that shit haunts you, bro.
I'm in the right lane. Bah! Tire blows the fuck up. It takes me I'm in the left lane. It takes me all the way to the right shoulder, and I'm like, all I remember is hearing the bah, and then I was in the shoulder, and I was like, dude, I felt like it like popped me up. I hit my head, and I knocked myself out.
Never.
Because I like woke up, and I was like, oh shit, boom, hit like the fucking side rail, pulled over. I had to change the flat, and I was like, damn. I was like, I'm never gonna drink sake bombs. Now every time I go to sushi, I have to have them. They're so good.
Yeah.
You fuck with the sushi or not?
The sushi's cool. You ever been to Miguel's right here in Mobile?
Miguel
Sushi. It's right there by
the Speedy Cash
and by the $2 movies.
Oh yeah.
Shit's gas. Get the Miguel style.
By the $2
They
movie,
throw
by
like
the
this
mall?
like chili oil. Tastes like chorizo a little bit, but like you know how that chili and that chorizo kind of has?
Yeah.
Like kind of like that, but on a sushi roll. but it's just like, oh, it's gas. I promise you.
Really?
Get the Amazing Roll. That's the one. The Amazing Roll. That's the one. Yeah, they got one. I first learned about it in the Dina or whatever in Colton or something like that. I forgot
Okay.
what it's called. But they have one. They put one out here and shit. And anyways, like that's like my go-to sushi spot for sure.
So like, what is Run That Back West? Like you're faded, maybe off the syrup a little bit, and you're like, I don't know, you get hungry off that shit, right? You'd be like, man, I kind of
Yeah,
want to
you get munchies. Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna go get? Nothing fancy, but you're just like by yourself. You're like, fuck, I'm gonna hit McDonald's. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit that. Maybe it's a hometown spot. Maybe I'm gonna show some love to the hometown shit. Move out on this
It
bitch.
depends what time it is.
Wait, it depends what time it is. Let's see. All right, you were drinking last night. You woke up at like 4. You're cooking up beats. You just smoked a bleezy. Just poured up. Now it's 8 o'clock. You're hungry now.
Like today, like when I woke up.
I guess
after
right now. Yeah.
today,
What'd you eat today then?
I fucking woke up and I made a sandwich.
You make
made a
those,
sandwich and some.
Do you
chips.
make those bitch ass sandwiches though, like just bologna and cheese and shit, or are you
I
put?
never eat bologna, but
What?
I did like turkey. Nah, I've eaten bologna, but I don't just. That's
You
not,
put in like
if I'm a buy, if I'm a
tomato, you put in tomato, lettuce, like all the
I
goods.
will if I have that, but not all the time. Sometimes I'm lazy. I'll just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw my condiments, my pepper that motherfucker, some Creole
Okay,
seasoning.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Just
yeah.
throw a little extras on there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Maybe a pickle. I don't know.
I fuck with the pickles too.
Yeah, like
I'm
throw a
heavy
little
on the
pickle
pickles.
on there. Gas.
Yeah, I do food. I be like doing construction and shit, and I be like dehydrated,
Yeah.
and so like fucking, I'll get home dog, and I'll be like drinking pickle juice, cut up pickles with tahini and shit
You
on
drink
it.
pickle juice?
Yeah, because it holds in. So like if you drink
Shit
pickle
don't have you
juice,
shitty. That should have you fucked up, huh?
nah, like it
Because
holds
it's
in your.
supposed to detox. It's supposed to detox you.
Nah,
Like
it
that.
holds in your water. The salt holds in your water. So if you drink a bunch of water and you drink pickle juice, it contains or detains whatever the fuck it is, like all the water, and so you don't cramp up. It sticks in your muscles.
I didn't know that. That's
Science.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He says science.
Science, homie. You know what I mean? We're not just stoners. So growing up, man, like let's say Mama West is driving in the whip, and you're in the back seat, right? And you guys, cruising. What is Mama West bumping back in the day?
Tina Marie,
Tina Marie,
Sade.
Sade. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't know who Tina Marie is?
I don't know who Tina Marie. I know who Sade is.
Ah, that's crazy.
Whoa.
Tina Marie is just like one of them. She's dead now, but she's like one of them OG just like singers. But like
She's like Badu, like Sade type shit, or no?
I don't know what I forgot what she is, but she's like foreign or something like that.
Oh, okay.
She's not black or she's not white or something. She might be white. I don't know, but she's just I don't know. Just like if you probably like grew up in the 80s or something, you'll know who the fuck Tina Marie is for sure. But she'll bump that Sade, and then Notorious B.I.G. Dog Pound.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
obviously the West Coast shit too. So
Yeah.
like she's always listened to rap and shit like that. So she'll have those bumping and shit like that. But yeah, she's listening to smooth shit. She'll listen to like some Sade or something like that, which is real smooth. She'll even listen to random shit like fucking Kenny G and like some
Kitty G, just
yeah,
like,
like
a flute
some
and shit.
yeah, like what the fuck? We're just bumping jazz on the way home, Mom. What the fuck
That's
are we doing?
comedy. Okay,
Yeah.
so then that's where the musical shit, I guess, comes from, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I've learned to like a lot of different shit. She'll bump reggae, fucking Shabba Ranks and shit, and
Yeah.
fucking, you know what I mean, Bob Marley and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
fuck yeah, like
I've listened to
Elephant
always
Man
a
and
bunch
shit.
of different music based off her for sure.
That's tight. Yeah, I was more so like my dad and shit, like did like the little Too Short, DJ Quick and shit, and then my mom was like, you know who Jewel is?
Jewel, no.
No, oh god, yeah, she's like crazy, like or Fiona Apple. No, yeah, just like white girl shit, I guess.
Damn, that gotta be Fiona Apple.
Fiona Apple.
That's a funny name.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's a goat though. She's a goat. Or like fucking Debbie Deb and shit like that. You guys never.
You might be putting me on to some samples right now.
I'm telling you right
do
now.
My research.
Yeah, you might have to. Debbie Deb, like you don't know who the Mary Jane girls are?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We went to go like we kind of seen them over there at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. Over there where like the whole Draco thing kind of like
Yeah. I remember.
So
that.
me and my lady like went
Rest
over
in
there
peace,
for all
Draco.
that. Yeah, rest in peace Draco. We were actually got an argument over that. We were like like, oh, I was like, oh, I want to go see Draco, and she was like, I want to go see Snoop Dogg, and it just kind of like, she kind of won that argument, and I was like, I can always go see Draco. And then
Damn, that's fucked up.
I know, and then we went to go see Snoop, and he never came out, and then it was like, we seen helicopters and shit, and I was like, maybe we should roll out. And so we did, because, you know, we're from the IE. I was like, I don't want to get stuck over here.
Yeah.
So we just rolled out, and there was like this bad bitch. She was like, I can't believe they fucking got him. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, the fuck? And like some other girl was like, they killed Draco. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So like, I was like on my phone, and like nothing popped up. And then maybe like 30 minutes later, it was like shit started popping
everywhere.
up.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Like, so.
It was crazy. Fucking R3 and Keys had actually put up to that event, and I forgot who they were supposed to meet up with, but they're supposed to go meet up with somebody over there. And I don't know, probably someone from Stink Team, because we know bro's DJ Izzy. Mm-hmm. And anyways, what's it called? Next thing you know, they heard that news. I was in Vegas partying at the time too and shit. I got that news. I was like at dinner. I was just sick. I was like, damn, bro. Like Draco was probably like one of my favorite West Coast artists. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that, I was like, damn, bro, how do they do that, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah, we drove around the city and just smoked stupid. I was smoking loose leaves at the time. Shout out to loose leaves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we rode around the city and just bumped like mad Draco and just like around LA and just smoked blunts. And I was like, my wife's like, why are we doing this? And I was all, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand. Like, this is like crazy right now. Like, this is nuts. Like,
nah, for real.
And I didn't even learn about Draco until Little Jeff did a song with him.
For real?
Yeah.
The 100s and 50s and 20s?
Yeah. And I was
that
like,
shit slap, huh?
That shit's stupid.
Bro, Draco's verse on there, bro.
Yeah.
He said, if I crash and die, you could blame it on the Texas. I was like, what the fuck, bro? He was talking shit on there, bro.
How do you feel about the R3's, I love how he did the, Flocking for Beats. Like
Flocking for Beats, yeah.
It was like the play on the,
we're all there at my apartment at that time.
For Beats.
Yeah, we're all there at my apartment, and we're just like, man, like, you should just come up with a mixtape, like, just remix a bunch of songs, and then he was like, fuck it, let's do it. And I'm like, all right, cool. So we did it for like 2-3 days or whatever, and bro, we just got our little cover art for it, and we're like, fuck it, release that shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro. I think we've been telling him we should do another one, but I don't know if he wants to. We've done a few remixes, a couple.
A quick little idea. You know how that whole like they did the remix on the "Fuck You" like the Dr. Dre song. It was like OGZ, like
yeah.
I think they should go like the new LA should go and do like a remix on all the
OG songs.
I feel like that should be hard.
That'd be hard. Nah, for real.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like
I like
they
a lot
did,
of
like,
the OG
some, like,
music too.
Some DJ Quick shit, like remix that. I feel like that should be hard. Like you never know.
It's hard though because you can't always find those instrumentals or something, or you like for. It would probably be more of a battle for the producers to remake something like that, or even to clear it, or you know what I mean. Some people aren't gonna just let that slide. Nah, that's why they dropped it on SoundCloud. So on SoundCloud, you could remix songs like that, and it'll be good, and they're not gonna take it down because, like, it's different. Like you don't really get paid off SoundCloud like that. But if you drop it on Apple Music, then yeah, you could get a lawsuit, or you could, you know what I'm saying? Like they could take that shit down or whatever. So that's why they didn't drop it on.
How did you feel about that song? I feel like that shit was fire.
Nah, that shit was cool. I like that shit. I just think, you know what I'm saying?
You think it was too many people? I feel like it was
I did feel like it was a lot of people,
yeah.
But I did think it was still hard, though.
But it put me on a lot of people. I didn't know a lot of people.
But it reminded me of them old songs where it's just like damn near ciphering. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like
and a gang of people where, like, for me, I didn't know all the people. So, like, when I heard it, I kind of felt like I was back in the day. Like, it was like, oh, like, Corrupt. And then, like, some other dude, like, is going on. You're like, who the fuck is that? And it ends up being, like, Corrupt's cousin or some shit. And it's like, kind of, like, felt like that type of vibe.
Yeah. Now, a lot of the old West Coast, I felt like was like that, too. Like,
yeah,
where it's just like you got Dre, Snoop, and then
some random cat,
and then you got MC Ran or somebody random. Yeah. It's like I've never heard
who the
of
fuck
this
is this?
dude.
But they got a hard ass verse.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I felt about I guess that song "Fuck You." Like I was like, who the fuck is that guy? And it's Devin the Dude. I never thought it was Devin the Dude that was like doing the hook on that.
Exactly. Now Devin the Dude. That I feel like I've tried to listen to his own music and I've never was able to get into it.
You don't like Doobie Ashtray?
Nah, I think there's this one where he just the only one I thought was funny or like the one I would like not bump but like I would just kind of listen to was probably Boo Boo in the Bathroom or something like that.
I don't even know what that is.
Bro, it's just comedy. He's just talking about smoking a blunt while fucking taking a shit.
Okay.
It's random as fuck, bro. But like, anyways, so I never really got into his type of style. But anyways, on anything that touched Chronic 2001 though,
Fire.
fire,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, I remember Mom's was bumping that shit all the time. Living in the apartment, Dad's was in prison. But yeah, that shit was for sure
One of
bumping
my
in the
favorite
Honda.
West Coast albums for sure.
Yeah, it has to be. Speaking of West Coast, so like right now I currently I reside in Hemet, and I like to
Dusty.
kinda,
No, but
it,
nah, yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
it's all right.
It's
I actually
fucking-
stay in the
it's bad out
area.
there.
I actually stay in the area where I seen that you work with Bandit.
Bandit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Maybe fucking Bandit. Bandit the.
The Mac or something.
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bandit the Mac.
Yeah, I also work with Spank and J Luck too.
Yeah.
They're
So
from out
yeah,
there,
I was
too.
gonna bring
that's
that up
they,
too.
That's they shit right there.
We're just kind of shedding light on like the younger cats. Bandit the Mac. There's another homie, Buddha 1K.
Okay.
He's pretty cool too. Out of him, they kind of like go on beats, kind of like yours.
Yeah.
They got some motion though, like 16K, like on their videos and shit. I kind of
Yeah.
feel like, believe it or not, I feel like him. It will probably be the next Inland Empire. Mark my words, homie. Because I seen some shit too. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Spank already kind of put on for him, so I feel like it already got its own light. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
it has
how
motion.
R3 shine light on Moval
Okay.
and Lil Jeff. Like, I feel like Spank has already done that with J Luck, and
Okay.
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
making him like kind of like a.
I don't know who
a
Jade
staple.
Luck is. Is it?
J Luck is like he's like a frequent collaborator with Spank. So if you listen to Spank, like they just dropped a collab album not too long ago. You got like 3 beats on there. You have to check it out.
Okay.
But
for sure.
yeah. Now they're both from Hemet, so they're just like those are like the main dudes from Hemet that I do be working with for
I
sure.
had seen that dude Lefty Gunplay did some shit with some black chick from like Hemet too. And it was like
Is it Dage Dollar?
it might be. I don't know. I should.
I think Dage Dollar is like I think she's Spank's sister or something like.
Oh, is she?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think they're related.
That kind of works out then.
Something like that.
Yeah, because I had seen it on like an IE page or whatever the fuck, and I was like, oh, okay, dope. And I was like, told my little brother because he's from Hemet too. I was like, you're missing your opportunity, bro. Like, there's like a little wave, and I was like, jump on it. And I've been like going and like sending the videos into like Yak Mike Stream and shit. And he's like been like, dude, like this Mexican kid like doesn't sound like a regular Mexican kid. Like he actually has something going for himself. I'm like, fool, you need to take advantage of yourself before you become too old.
And what a lot of people I feel like make a mistake is just like they're not like maybe the most confident with their shit. So they like either let them opportunities pass them, and when really they should have just said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me send this song in, or let me, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? You never know, because the next person that could be listening, they're not worried about where you're from. They're worried about, is this good? Can I bump this? You know what I'm saying? This sounded hard. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that. Like, it's just like the old hurdle of getting over. Like, oh yeah, we're from Moreno Valley. We're from the IE, but like, will LA rap fuck with us, or will the fans fuck with us? Whatever. And you just got to get over that hurdle and just be like, I don't give a fuck who fuck with us. But, you know what I'm saying, we do appreciate everybody who do, but it's like, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we're not letting that block us from our blessings. We're not going to just sit there and be like, oh, you know, I'm scared to fucking go out in front of this fucking LA crowd and go spit. Like, hell no. Or, you know what I mean, whatever the opportunity is.
So as an artist that does, or as a producer that does like go and I guess kind of do like work in LA, and you work with a lot of like people outside of that, would you say that you're kind of like that there is like an underdog misconception of the IE, and would you say that you kind of broke that barrier with that? Because I kind of feel like R3, S5, I guess JI bands and shit, they kind of like put like the IE on the map to where it makes people not say, I'm 45 minutes away from LA. Now people are kind of a little bit proud to be like, I'm from the IE.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you were like a big part in that because, fuck, dude, like R3 is dude, like you look at the number, even S5, bro, like
yeah, they're
his
both
numbers
going
are-
up, and
the numbers are crazy.
And really, it just made the impossible seem like the possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for them to be from Moreno Valley, from all of us, and to get signed to 300 Entertainment. Which
I didn't even know
was,
they were signed. That's hard.
yeah, they were signed to 300 Entertainment, and it's like, and it's like they don't have West Coast artists on their shit. You know what I mean? When they sign R3, then they go and sign ASM Bob. Then they go and sign a few other people, whatever, from the West. But they really were the first signs of the West Coast. You know what I mean? And they had like a bunch of people from the South. They got Meg Thee Stallion, Young Thug on the label. You know what I mean? They got a few other artists, Huncho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wasn't Rich the Kid and shit like part of 300 and shit?
I don't know if Rich the Kid was, but yeah, nah. And then what's crazy is knowing Huncho, when
It's nuts.
yeah, nah, definitely.
I mean, like, yeah, because I followed him once.
Yeah, he knows everything about Mo Val for sure. He's out here and fucking.
Yeah, he's probably had Porky's Pizza.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
He's had everything out here with his ass. That motherfucker will be everywhere.
That's right. He's always moving.
Hey, you ever had Chicago Pasta House?
Fuck yeah, come on. They got a crazy deep dish.
So
now?
you like deep dish more
hell
than
yeah.
New York pizza? Would you say it's better than
Yeah.
New York pizza?
I like it.
think so,
Yeah,
too.
I like
how thick it
that
is with
much.
the,
Yeah,
the sauce and
I
how
like-
much cheesy it is. That motherfucker.
I like the fact that I kind of have to eat it with a fork a little bit.
Exactly.
I like that. I like something to fill me up, dog. You know what I mean? Like I'm not one of those guys that's like I'll just take a French fry and a chicken sandwich. I'm like, let me get a chicken sandwich.
Load me up.
Yeah, that. You know what I mean? Let me get some mini churros. Babe,
God.
what else you want? You know what I mean? Like
Oh God.
I want to get a little bit of everything, and I have
Get an
leftovers.
appetizer. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm an appetizer guy for. I'm
Oh
getting
God,
two.
yeah, the appetizers
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm getting mozzarella. Mando, you gotta get mozzarella sticks, and you have to get hot wings.
Yes.
Anything after that, whatever else looks cool. I had some fried pickles the other day. I'm a pickle guy, man.
Fried pickles with ranch. God.
Ooh, stupid. They have like some
Outside.
crazy Chipotle shit too. This place that I've been going to over there in Hemet. Stop crying, fool. You can't.
I'm not crying. I'm breathing,
This fool's
motherfucker. This.
crying. Nah, he's.
Hey, it's funny too, cause the way my hand's twisted, I can't even feel my hand right now. It's numb. Like it's just at a dumbass.
I thought you
angle.
were just getting the world is yours shit.
It is, but he's shading everything around it. I got my boy RP Junior, rest in peace, right here. So he's shading around it too. I just got that like probably about a month ago. So what's it called? He's just piecing it all up together and shit. He's worked on pretty much most of this arm besides the front of my hand and the RP Javon, but he's done this right here. He's done my laugh now, cry later right here on top. So I'm gonna have him finish up this arm and shit. I'm trying to get this finished, but yeah, nah, it's just a process, man.
That's crazy. Have you worked with any other artists on tattoos and shit?
Fuck yeah. Hold on, let me put the mic to
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, I worked with a couple and shit.
This nigga's tatted a few people.
Yeah, I started off with Ladiano and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
started
Ladiano. Yeah.
I did a couple tats on that fool. And then my boy
S5.
Dago, S5. It was funny how me and this fool mad too, like that. This guy
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Like, it's Wes. Like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was weird. You feel me? It was random. But he's like, yeah, my boy Dago, you got time to tattoo tonight? It was like late already. I was like, man, fuck it. You pulled up. You feel me? And it was funny because I'm leaving a soccer game. I play soccer and shit. And my boys.
What the? This motherfucker got crazy fast face tattoos. And it's like, I play soccer.
Yeah, I play soccer. Hey, you gotta stay active. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's the only shit. Like I got.
We were just hitting balloons right before this shit.
Oh God! Hey, you feel me? Like you gotta have a balance and shit. I'm in the game and shit, and the boy starts playing. I think he was playing rock and roll or something. And I'm just driving. I'm like, oh, that should sound cool. Whatever. I didn't really ask who's, whatever. Next thing you know, this fool hits me, bro. Pulls up, starts playing it on the TV, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I just heard this. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, man, that shit hard, bro. I was like, I thought that shit was hard. So cool. But yeah, man, we did his head and shit, his face.
That's tight. Another question I had asked you. I told you I was gonna double back and ask you again. What was the reason for the face tats?
The face tats? Shit, fool. I just, I first got my head tatted. I got my son on my head. Then I got my other son. I got my whole head tatted. So then, from there it goes to, well, let me get my sideburn. And then next thing you know, it's like I had a kid. And I was like, boom, this is my daughter. You feel me? So
Once you get a head tat, like I swear that shit just like start building up. I started with one, and then like next thing you know, everything
and
around.
you feel me? You get this, and then like let's say I just got this.
Well, this is the most craziest one.
just
Like
got
I want to
this.
look at it, but like I'm like I don't want to be like
So now like
look into the homie's eyes and shit. You know what I mean?
now I kind of feel like I need something on this side. You feel me? So that's how you end up
you end up wanting more.
Cause it's like that shit changes how you look.
It's like an
Oh, that's
addiction. though.
crazy,
I ain't gonna lie,
bruh.
It's like an addiction because once you get one, you're like,
But
oh,
I mean,
man.
it's fly though. You feel
You're like,
me?
now this side
Yeah.
looks empty. They're like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck?
How we looking at him? Good. That's crazy. And so, like, when did you get the snowflake on?
Probably like, no, was it 2 years? I think it was 2 years ago. Like 2 years in January or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So somewhere around there. Like it's been a couple of years. We're not gonna talk about that story of why I got that though.
Oh, is there a crazy? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Not a teardrop or nothing. Nobody died, but
No, I'm sure it's like a relationship thing we don't get into.
no, definitely not. It's definitely no relationship shit.
No, I was so sad. I was like, all
It's not
right.
sad shit.
Let me see what I got. Let's see, what can we talk shit about? What kind of?
Get longer, man. I got still like another hour on here.
You still got another hour?
Now we don't gotta go through the whole thing. We can.
Oh no, we're gonna bullshit for a little bit. Yeah, cause we're already almost coming up to like 2 hours on the interview.
Already?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let me see. What do I got? Oh, Gotham and the Hudson. Did you ever go to Gotham or the Hudson?
I've been to Gotham before, and it's funny because my uncle, my boy DJ Keys, that's actually my uncle.
There you go.
And-
You just
and-
broke the fucking. I can't press this button, but I'm gonna press something. Hold up.
That's actually my uncle for real, for real. That's my mom's little brother. But what's it called? He was a promoter there, and his best friend was DJ Rowdy and shit. So
DJ Rowdy 8.
yeah, DJ Rowdy,
Yeah.
rest in peace.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, he was part of the Ali Block tribe. So he, you know what I'm saying? He used to do all that shit, and then he ended up getting locked up, and then Rowdy died during that whole time, and that shit was fucked up. But nah, I've been over there a few times. You know, I wasn't always allowed to go, but I was able to make it a few times for sure. I've been there when like Audio Pitch was there, and
Yeah, I was
when
there
that
during
teacher taught me
Audio
how to
Pitch,
jerk.
yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying? That
you
shit's
want
funny.
Something crazy, bro. You know who I tapped, or their A&R tapped in with me is Ben J of the New Boys. And so fucking we've been like
Ben J's an A&R now?
no, his A&R.
Oh,
hit me
his
up to
A&R.
get him on the thing.
Okay.
But fuck it, I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck. They want me to pay for it, fool. How do you feel about that? Like me having to pay for it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like right now, like I'm not saying that you guys are bigger than him. No disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect, but
But,
I'm
like,
gonna
it's
say
like-
if, like, you know what I'm saying, if you
You're-
gotta pay for shit like that, then it's like, nah, cause am I even gonna make that back? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you
I'm
gonna
not. No, 'cause
exactly?
I don't make anything.
That's my
from
point. I'm saying like, is the views gonna be enough to make whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it was $200. No.
not.
I know it's more, but I'm just saying I know.
Oh, and
I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
I would like, you know what I mean?
yeah, but like I mean,
I wouldn't do that.
I
though, but
appreciated.
that's just me, though.
I appreciated
That's
the
just
phone
me.
call and shit. Like I chopped it up with them. I was actually kind of starstruck. Like I was like, bro, like I remember getting to like skinny jeans and shit, and my dad being mad at me, like, cause I was,
You're gay.
yeah, my dad. Oh yeah, food for sure.
Remember when the skinny jeans
I was-
first came out? Everyone
Dog,
was like, "Oh,
I
you're
was
gay."
stealing them
Like,
for
that
I was
like a
stealing them
thing.
for Forever 21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was fucking I was one of those. I was a skater, like fucking wearing like tight ass jeans and
Exactly.
shit.
Skaters was really had
Yeah.
that swag before a lot of people.
Do you know
did.
some kid named Sabo?
Sabo? No, I
Nick
don't.
Nick Sabatino.
No.
No, he was at Canyon. He was one of those like long haired skater dudes. He like knew everybody for some reason.
Nah.
No, he's like, nah, fuck that.
I didn't really skate with people because at that time I would skateboard a little bit just at the crib, but I wouldn't tell nobody. I just like, look, he just skate at the crib.
Oh,
or
you just liked
skate
it.
Yeah, I like doing it, but I never really had like skater homies like that until I got a little more older. Like when I got like 16 or something like that, and I used to go to the skate park with the homies and shit like
Okay.
that. You know what I mean? But like as a freshman, when I was out here, I would just I'd do a lot of football shit. You know what I mean? I'd be with the football dudes. Like we'll go eat, and then we'll go straight to practice, and then probably get high after. Just some dumb shit. Like you know what I mean? Like just freshman shit.
What position did he play?
Shit, man. I was playing fullback. I was playing defensive end, bro. Like,
Okay,
that shit was cool.
you were
man.
eating then.
Nah, it was cool, man. I got a few touchdowns myself. I
That's
stripped
dope.
the ball one time, 70 yards fucking return. Oh my, bro. It was crazy. Moreno Valley High had this big motherfucker, corn-fed, white, big refrigerator motherfucker. I swear to God, I fucking stole the ball from his ass and ran that shit 70 yards back, bro.
That's
I
right.
was so dead, though. They put me on for like 3 plays. I was like, hell no.
Damn. See, so
I had to catch my breath after that one. I'm bigger, but it's not like I wasn't like
Well,
you know, you're younger, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have size to me, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not super fat, but you're like, you're still kind of
Yeah.
fat. You know what I'm
The
saying?
positions that you're playing to are meant for like big boys too. Like a fullback is meant to go through someone to
Yeah,
get. Like,
yeah.
you're
To
just
block,
supposed to
I'm
eat
blocking
through.
the
Yeah.
running back. Yeah, I'm
Either
gonna
that
run
or they're
fast,
gonna give it to you. And
I'm gonna
eat
hit
through.
the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the fuck.
And then
out of
if
somebody.
you said defensive end,
Yeah,
you got
defensive end. I used to like hitting that corner
line.
and trying to go get his ass.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
go.
That's what I played too, but
Grab some
I
shit
never
up.
had grades to play at in high school. So
You know what's crazy is
I played at
is-
Kids Come First. It was
Yeah, nah, my grades wasn't always the best either, but my coach used to go talk to my teachers like, "Hey, we need him to play this."
That's dope. That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
was
man,
that food? What's his name? Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer?
Yeah, Coach
Pfeiffer was the
Pfeiffer.
varsity coach at the time.
Yeah.
And shit, and fucking, that's when they had the twins. They had Jesse and Jerome playing. They had Archie, big ass. For
Yeah,
the
Archie.
center.
Yeah, he's a photographer now.
Yeah. And then there's this dude who actually went on to be a fucking actor too. Tyreek Hill or something like that. He be on BET now.
Yeah.
And then
I think
Ryan McCarville was on my team, and he used to be backup quarterback sometimes. And fucking he ended up being a baseball player. He plays for the Cardinals now.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know if he still does, but you know what I'm saying? Like, from the last time I checked, that was a cool minute ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I think my cousin played probably your year or two. Ruben Rubio. He was like, I think graduated 2013. I think he
that
played.
sounds familiar as fuck.
Yeah, he was like a short Mexican, looked kind of like Chinese a little bit.
Yeah. What's it called now? There's a few people that
My brother is actually the same year too, but I don't think he left Canyon freshman year.
freshman year.
Yeah.
No, I left like right before the year ended. Didn't mean foul. I went straight to Centennial. Went to Centennial High, and then I never got to play with them because then I ended up moving from there.
So you played or you went to Centennial High?
Yeah, I went for like a few months. I only trained with their football shit just during the little summer shit towards the end of the year, and then during summer, and then
you know
and then I ended up moving again, so I never even got to play with them.
You know the Samoans over there? Or no.
The Samoans?
Yeah.
I've known a couple. I don't know them no more. But
like
yeah,
that.
no. But now they got a gang of Islanders over there.
Yeah, the homie Chemo and the homie Manu. I think they're like around your age, and they went to Centennial.
Okay.
Yeah, they play football. I think they're one of their.
They're
family
Samoan
members.
or they're Tongan?
They're Samoan.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they don't like when you get them mixed up.
Yeah, nah.
For sure, they be tripping.
I mean, I work with them.
I went to San G a little bit in the Dino.
Okay.
I moved there after a little while. And then I used to have this homie, Sione and Tavita, bro. They were big as fuck, fool, but they was Tongan. And then, yeah, man, they used to always just teach me about all that shit. They showed me how to play the ukulele. I ended up learning how to fucking play that shit.
Don't tell me
bro.
you're walking around school with the
I
ukulele.
swear to God, bro.
Hey, he was that
Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts, fool. You know what I'm saying? When Taylor Gang was cool, you know what I'm saying? You had to have cargo shorts, some long socks, Chucks or whatever, Vans. Don't matter. I have my little Hawaiian shirt though.
With the ukulele is crazy. That's crazy because I be clowning the Samoan homies. I'm like, shut up, fool. You used to walk
They be
around
big
school
as
with
fuck too.
Oh
Just
yeah.
them. Ding, 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 ding. Like, it'd be funny as
They
fuck.
sing good though, fool.
Yes, bro.
They sing good, man.
Oh,
like they're
God,
talented,
bro.
dog.
They have that talent, and it's crazy how like none of them really pursue it. Like it's just like natural to them. Like, they're just, like
I mean like the Buya tribe and shit.
yeah, but I feel like not all of them really try to pursue it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some of the homies was good, and they could have probably did something, but they don't just go to. They're not the type to like, oh, let's go to the studio and let's go record this.
I did
Like,
just name a '90s fucking group too. Yeah, that is kind of old. Well,
Yeah.
fuck, dog. We're kind of running into like a still point right now.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
So we're gonna close this out because we are running out of a little bit of time.
Yeah, definitely.
10 more minutes.
10 minutes is cool.
10 minutes is cool. Yeah, let's chop it up. Fuck it.
We do that, or we could.
You guys can finish. Like
It's
not,
up to you.
It's
Yeah.
not a big deal. I can
In the tank. No.
Yeah, whatever.
And we'll do some balloons in the middle.
Yeah, that's cool. We're waiting for the homie to pull up. I'm sure he'd like to meet you too.
Okay.
The owner of the studio, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah. I know.
I just keep holding it, man.
I know.
I'm
He's
so
getting
high.
too high. I was gonna
I'm
say
high.
he's faded.
I'm high, but we're gonna spark it up anyway.
Faded. I know my arm is raw right now. Look at that shit, all that blood and shit.
That's crazy. Let me see. What else do I got in here? If you could retire in any place, if you had to pick any place to retire that you've traveled to, where would you say you would call it quits at and just kind of end your?
That I've traveled to.
Yeah, you gotta know.
I've traveled around a lot, but
You gotta at least been there to be like, I can.
All
Spend
right,
the rest
so-
of my days here.
based off taxes, I do not want to stay in California. But I've been to New York and I love the fuck out of New York, so I would definitely either be there or Texas. But Texas is so hot that I don't like it. I love, like, when I'm in my crib, it's like 68 degrees all times. Like,
How often are you outside though? You gotta think. Like usually you're in air conditioning to your
Yeah.
car.
True, but like, nah. Sometimes I drive with my car with the windows down. Like,
Yeah, but that's not what I mean though. Like,
But I like that
when are you
fresh
when are you
air.
at the park. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, you're true.
Like usually, like you're in your house in air conditioning. You go in your car, it's air conditioning. You go to the store, it's air conditioning.
Yeah.
And then don't get me wrong, it's
But
hot.
Texas,
when
you ever
walk
been
out.
to Texas in the summer?
Nah, only during the winter.
It'll change your mind.
Only during the winter.
You're gonna be like, I don't even know why people even step outside.
But I've worked in
You know what I'm
India.
saying?
I've worked in India where it's 105 at midnight.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's bad.
Yeah.
105 at night is crazy.
at midnight
Yeah, I'm
in
good.
India,
That's over there, like by that.
like Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 nah,
big
that
density.
shit. That shit's fucking hot as fuck out there.
it sucks, dog. It definitely fucking sucks.
Not for real, but I don't know. Like, I think Texas would probably be good. I heard they're good on taxes.
On the
too.
taxes,
like,
yeah. Like I always hear the Joe Rogan.
Not only that, it's cheap. Like, I could buy a house. Probably what out here would probably be in the hood would be somewhere like fucking super rich out there. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but at price comparison. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
getting mansion-sized houses for like 300 grand.
Exactly. So like,
My house that I bought because
not only that, I don't need to fucking have neighbors. Like, fool.
yeah,
I
well
don't
that's
care if
another
they're
thing.
another mile
you
down.
don't, and you don't have neighbors either. And it's like my dad's looking at property in Arkansas, and he's like it's like 140 grand or some shit like that for like
For a big house?
acres and like a small little house
With
but-
the house in it.
yeah,
Damn.
you know what I mean. It's like Arkansas is like a move too. There's a reason
Yeah,
why that
but
food fucking young boys
Arkansas is
in,
not
Utah-
like, I don't know, like, I'm not trying to diss on Arkansas, but it's just like in Texas, you know, Houston, like you got like,
Oh, it's different. I was getting stared at.
that's what
over
I'm
there.
saying. It's
Yeah.
different. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's artists that pull up and, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I guess in a music standpoint, I would just think more Texas, but Arkansas, fucking nobody's going out there.
Nah, like you ain't getting.
You
got-
had the food in Arkansas? Is it gas?
Nah,
like,
I went over there during Thanksgiving.
For real?
Yes, cause like my grandma's white, like from
For
over
real?
there white,
Okay.
and then but my grandpa's from Chihuahua, Mexico. So like that's where it starts, and then my dad's family's just from San Bernardino. So we went over there for Thanksgiving to go visit. First time over there, and it wasn't the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. And we went to 3 different ones, so I got 3 different families
Three different families and
in one day.
never the best
Or, like yeah, we went to 3 different spots because our family.
none of them had good food.
I couldn't rank it. And
sad.
like you know me, like what we just talked food. We talked.
No, I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
for people like us, it's like, nah, we know food, motherfucker, though.
Yeah, because dog. Because the fucked up thing is like yeah, there's not a sad like sound, huh? Get
Womp, womp, womp.
so check it out. I made big ass plates, dog, and like I couldn't even eat it all, like because it wasn't good. And I was like,
Yeah.
You ever, like-
you had leftovers on your shit.
and I brought like my weed from over here, so like I was smoking, I was like hitting pins and shit. I was like, I'm about to be lit, and so like dog, I was all stoned. I was like sitting there like,
Wow, you're stoned and you still can
yeah, I
eat
was
it, fool?
like,
Cause
fuck.
you know when you're stoned, like you
I was, like, taking
you
shots
can let
and-
shit pass when you're
Nah,
stoned. Like
I was taking shots and shit so I can get sloppy drunk, so I can be like, oh,
just eat whatever. Like
yeah,
5-star.
and like nah, like it was like I had to go to like we went to 3 different spots.
They
and
don't
it
know
was
what
like-
season it is. Well,
It
your
was like-
family. It
yeah.
had to have been your family.
It's my family,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna just judge Arkansas.
It's my
Yo,
it's my family, but I went to 3 different people of my family that like don't get along, so they're different families. You know what I
You
mean?
could taste the hatred in their food, huh?
Yeah, like, it was like
They
and
don't get along. It's like,
and
fuck
it was
this.
mad weird food because like they were like there was like one Mexican one, and then he was like oh something about like Mexicans, and I was like oh man, this is and my lady Spisa. Like, man, like, I don't speak Spanish, but she is. Like, she does.
I get it.
Like,
So they said
was
some out of pocket shit. Like, what the
she was sitting there like, oh, okay, motherfuckers. Like, and I was like, man, I kind of felt bad. Like, fucking, like, babe, like, they don't mean it like that. They just kind of grew up, like.
Nah, they meant it like that.
I'm sure
they meant it like
I'm just, like, trying to cool my. I'm like, this is my family, I guess. You know, I don't want my lady to
It's all good. You liked her because you loved her.
I love her. I love you, babe. You can hear my heartbeat because I love you.
Still.
I'm mad if this one goes again, dude.
See?
Done.
Yeah, bro.
Sam, we got to talk about this.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, some of those states over there, there is no Mexicans or nothing like that.
No.
I was about to say, is there Mexicans in Arkansas?
There's actually like a city. I forgot what it's
I can
called.
only imagine how comedy their Mexican fucking restaurants are.
Oh, man.
They're probably just Tex-Mex fucking.
Well, have you ever had
gallo?
I never. I've only been to Texas just passing through when I went to Arkansas, and I ate at like the big Texas restaurant where you get that big ass steak. That's the only place I've been to. That's why I said I only.
I ain't gonna lie, I've yet to have some like super good Texas food.
Really?
Yes.
Where do you get your good barbecue? Where would you say is the best barbecue? I'm actually not a big barbecue fan.
I've been to a few barbecue spots in Texas. Maybe it was just the spots I was at, but I just.
Do you like barbecue sauce?
I've liked barbecue. I like barbecue sauce. I've liked barbecue more out here in LA than I have in Texas, and that's sad though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Texas is supposed to be known for this type of shit, and your ass known.
I'd rather have a dry rub than
a dry rub.
I'd rather have dry rub than
with no sauce.
Yeah, than barbecue sauce.
I don't know. It depends on what meat is it.
Like if we're talking like ribs
Pulled
or
pork or something.
Pulled pork, no, pulled pork has to have barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to.
Sure.
But like a rib, like I don't mind like a dry
rib. Yeah, dry rib would be cool.
I'm not a big fan of the barbecue sauce
good.
on the ribs. That's not a big thing for me.
Yeah, and you don't want to drench it in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it has to have that
like
little
thin
texture
layer,
to
yeah.
it. It's like
like almost like a crisp. It has to have like the sweet, because you know that sweetness gets. Damn, my mouth's all watering and shit. Hey. But you put that on, so it gets like a crisp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sticky, like tar, like a bark almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
Man, I'm hungry now. I'm over here thinking.
I know.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of?
Right now.
This shit remind me of when T Grizzly and Fat Boy
yeah,
together.
Like,
that shit be too seasoned.
That shit be too seasoned.
Shit be too seasoned.
Nah, for real.
Oh God.
That's comedy.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking trying to figure it out. What the fuck I'm gonna eat?
Nah, for real. Nah, I like our barbecue better for sure. There's this one spot I've been wanting to try. It's called Bledsoe's. Like Bledsoe's in LA. Mm-hmm. It's like this one dude who's like one of like a master pit dude. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but he's like one of the master barbecue dudes that they always got on Netflix or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But I heard his spot's pretty good though, so I want to go try his shit.
We gotta try it. We gotta do a food review on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, yeah, we should link up, get a little TikTok going or something.
Come on, let's do something, man. You know we can hold the conversation and do some shit talking. Brother, don't cry, fool. Stop crying.
I'm not crying.
Man.
I'm breathing.
Like, nah,
that's what. Hey, you know what? Every time it hurts, I like to take a drink though. That's like my little trick. It's like, all right, that hurt. All right, fuck it.
Okay. That's your little challenge.
Right, let's not think about it. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Where you at with the cup though?
This. I still got like half a cup.
That's crazy. You have to pace it out.
You gotta sip it slow, man.
Really?
Damn, now I'm gonna be over here like.
No way.
I'm gonna be all tired, fool.
That shit tastes too good.
It does, huh? That's why it's addictive. That's the main part,
I was
bro.
like,
yeah, you taste it, and you're like, I could get used to this.
I was like,
and you taste the beer, and you're like, ugh.
Then he was like, that's a $20 thing. I was like,
yeah, nah, hell nah. You savor it, you swish it.
Oh,
like, you swish
I did look. I was like, damn. I was like, that shit tastes crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, how much is it? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what you got?
I'm gonna hit you about it. No. All right, my guy's giving me the signal.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's Last Name Luke here, the Finger Popping Podcast, supporting the Inland Empire one episode at a time. Today we have Run That Back West.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for pulling up, getting tattooed. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out to the homie Icer, man. Appreciate you for having us here, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here about to get my tat finished up, and we might do some balloons and get high.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. You know what I mean?
All right, then, man. Y'all go fuck yourselves.
Pow, pow, pow.
Down.